resemblance to Ian Vayukas.
Oh, yeah.
Not
I don't
really.
see it.
No, I didn't.
That was the cat's cue to launch into his little song.
In Vayukas, don't you rebuke us. Stay where the Billikens fight, fight, fight.
Okay, thank you. I'm still looking for the logo.
Yeah,
Here it is. I'll get it for you, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm sure it won't bother me near as much as the Missouri uniforms.
I can't believe they didn't send you the logo and ask for feedback, because they did that with opinion shakers and shapers in the...
I'm as surprised as you are, but I didn't go to St. Louis U.
Yeah, but you're an opinion shaper and a shaker.
I assume they went to the alums.
Oh, here it is.
Ooh, that's kind of evil looking. That looks kind of like a mouse, doesn't it? Or a mouse or a rat, some sort
Looks
of
like
rodentia.
like a gerbil, doesn't it? Just a...
Well, I didn't see gerbil there. It doesn't really look like what they've painted the Billiken out to be in years past.
Oh, you mean the Eskimo god of luck?
Something like that. I mean, it looks completely different. It's almost devilish, isn't it?
Yeah, the devil inside in excess. 1988?
I don't know years on
Really,
this.
what they're saying is you're going to have a devil of a time trying to guard us in the half-court set.
Yep.
This is what the new logo says. It's all about the half-court set.
Yep.
Bam! Gerbil!
Well, I have to say, I'm not crazy about the logo. I kind of like
Okay,
it.
so rank what you hate.
I like the traditional-looking Billiken logo.
The Rams, all blue uniforms. The Cardinals, red road ball caps. Missouri's football uniforms and the Billiken logo. Rank
Well,
them.
I have to say, when I see the Cardinals on the road with the red hats, I don't even notice it, really. That doesn't bother me at all.
Reminds me of the Greg Jeffries era.
Doesn't it?
Hack. Cincinnati Reds, Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah.
Hack.
And then
You two ladies.
Then I would say third place would be the Rams' blue uniforms. At least they've got the colors right. Second place is this new Billiken logo, which doesn't look like the Billiken at all that we've grown up with. And
It looks
no,
like the
it doesn't.
Billiken. It just seems a little angry.
This looks like some form of rodentia. And first place on my hated list is the Missouri uniform switches every week, oftentimes not even looking anything close to the University of Missouri.
How do you feel about Pepperidge Farm cookies?
I enjoy a Pepperidge Farm cookie.
All these new cakes and candies. I want a Pepperidge Farm Milano. That's a cookie from when I was young.
Here's
we
a
didn't
picture.
have a lot of choices.
Here's
There
a
you
picture
go.
of Chase Daniel throwing in Armageddon and Arrowhead
Yes,
just
please.
8 years ago.
Yes, that's what Missouri is supposed to look like, right there. Can anybody argue with that? Can anybody not say that is a good-looking uniform?
Great uniform. I'm glad they won the most important game, at least of my lifetime, wearing quality uniforms. If the Cardinals were to win on the road the World Series, I couldn't even watch it because of the red caps. I wouldn't even be able to watch the game.
And Doug said,
I didn't even see the games in Wrigley because I couldn't watch with the uniforms. Yeah, Jim.
Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Jim.
Good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're fine. You?
Doug, I want to make you happy. I agree 150% with Doug.
Thank you.
Those old uniforms are the ones. I guess I'm a curmudgeon too, Doug. I'm 51. But I remember the M helmets. These uniforms now are for the young. They want to sell them to make money. I get that. But those uniforms there, they were hideous. And it had nothing to do with them winning the game. It was just god-awful. And the new Billiken's emblem's stupid, too.
Yeah, I agree. Well, just because you like what you like doesn't make you a curmudgeon, just gives you an opinion. You have an opinion. Just because you're not 22 years old doesn't mean your opinion doesn't matter.
Hey, thank you, Doug. But
You're welcome, Jimmy.
guys like me and Doug are right. You got to stick with and
You're a wise man, Jim.
these new uniforms are just hideous.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
how many are they really selling? How many of these wacko jerseys are you seeing fans wear?
I've seen 6.
Or weird helmets? You see kids running around with weird Missouri helmets? No, you don't. It's not like they're selling a lot of them.
You're right. I mean, I don't get it, but I guess it was when they went to this new conference. But it's stupid. You're right. Look, Alabama, all the great schools don't do this stuff. You know, once in a while, you might see them wearing a goofy uniform. Like you said, Tim, Notre Dame does it once in a while, but those schools have the tradition. We used to have that tradition, and now we've lost it amongst other things down at Mizzou. It's a mess right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm with you, Jim. You're a wise
Oh, my
old
God.
man. Yeah.
Just wanted to call up, stick up for you, Doug, because you're right.
I know. I know.
Young people need to know that. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jimmy.
thank you.
It's your guy.
Yeah.
Doug, you're
He
right.
and I are kindred spirits.
I mean, look at is the Billiken mascot that different than it was? It's the same thing. It's no reason to get your panties in a bunch.
Right, they're not in a bunch.
I mean, it's a Billiken, for God's sake. It's a Billiken.
It just doesn't look like the Billiken that we've grown up with.
Tim, can you please wish DJ, the Boy Twink, a happy birthday? He's an avid listener and supports the sponsor.
Who's DJ? Who's that?
The Zai Zai Iceman.
I'm concerned that, 20 years from now, we'll look back at University of Missouri football pictures hanging on a wall in a book on a website somewhere, and we'll say, what team is that? Who the hell is that?
That is a concern of
You won't even recognize what team it is.
I'm looking forward to sitting down with my offspring and watching the Mississippi State game in 2035.
Are you?
The 2015 Mississippi State game. And I won't know who that is.
You won't.
Doug, 20 years from now,
what they'll be wearing then?
If you could look at a picture and identify what world you live in, I would consider that a victory. We're getting up there in age, buddy. Let's not worry about things we can't control. Let's just try to keep our functions about us.
Well, are you saying we shouldn't have an opinion on anything we can't control?
No, but I don't want you to start worrying about 20 years down the road. You're concerned about looking at a picture. We'll be lucky
20 years down the road, we'll look back at this era and we'll say, what in the hell were they doing? Just as we look back at fashion right now, general fashion in the 1970s, and say, what in the world were we doing?
And I'm sure there'll be a lot of changes along the way. The Billiken we see now won't be the same Billiken in 20 years. The uniforms they're wearing now will be changed. But I'm saying you and I, 20 years from now, we'll be lucky if we can digest our own food.
Well, I don't know. I'm not real concerned about this Billiken logo.
You're going to have to get Robin fed.
I don't have to look at that.
So that's number 4, the Cardinal road hats, ball caps. Number 3, the Rams uniforms, number 2, and the Missouri uniforms, number 1.
That's the number 1 concern on the uniform issue front.
Well, who are you going to hold accountable?
I don't know.
Tom Herman? First question at the press conference?
Yeah. Can we please get back to some reasonable outfits?
So you figure that 20 years from now, you're going to be around the Thanksgiving table, and you're going to be like, let's break out the Missouri football scrapbook.
Yeah, we'll have music.
What team is this from 20 years ago?
We'll have the fight song. We'll have the fight song playing on a phonograph. And we'll piece through the pages of a tattered old yearbook.
Look at these photographs. I can't tell who's playing.
That's it. I'm going to have to get more stupid so I can follow your line of reasoning. Mm-hmm.
Doug Vaughn here, along with the home loan expert, Ryan Kelly, who's always doing things faster than the next guy. Do you always have to do it fast?
I do. Your first or your last, right? Ricky Bobby?
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty fast. In fact, I'm really fast at closing loans. And I'm pretty excited. And
just how fast are you, fella?
10 days.
Well, that's fast. That's quick.
Yeah, man. Think about that. TheHomeLoanExpert.com, we're really excited to announce and roll out our 10-day closing guarantee. 10 days, we will get you to the closing table. So think about that. If you're out there trying to buy a home, you know how competitive that is. You need every advantage you can get. How about when you write that offer, you tell the seller you can close in 10 days or less? That's a good place to start. Gives you a leg up on that competition. Or how about if you're thinking about a cash-out refinance? Probably our most popular loan right now. A lot of uncertainty in the world. Everything costs a lot of money. Cash-out refinance is the way to go there. We can have you closed by the end of the month. Our average client received over $54,000 with that cash-out refi. How much can you get? Let's find out today. Got questions? Ready to get pre-approved? TheHomeLoanExpert.com.
Remember how life used to be exciting and hold promise for all the good things to come?
I used to work with a pastry chef from Bombay. His name was Mesfin.
Remember waking up on Christmas morning and believing in something?
Now, how that will happen, we haven't yet worked out, but I do believe in it.
Well, that's all gone.
In the air, left field, and gone.
Best you can hope for now is a glass of bourbon and a plate full of ribs to distract you from your impending mortality.
I could use some of that pork, pig boy.
Don't fight it. Salt and smoke.
Live from the Michelob Ultra Studios, KPNT-FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA All Day. Rise and shine, St. Louis. It's the Ryan Kelly Morning After on KPNT-FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. At the Morning After STL on YouTube and on TMASTL.com with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, The Plowboy, and Action Jackson.
7:07 in St. Louis. You're listening to the Ryan Kelly Morning After. This is 105.7 HD2 FM, the Potted Plant. This is TMASTL.com, the app, podcast, youtube.com/TMASTL. Come on in, friends. We're in the Michelob Ultra Studios, and it is our Munganess St. Louis Acura Alton Toyota 7 o'clock hour. Get involved by texting in the Engineered Design Facilities text inbox 314-881-TMA5. And Doug, the first text comes from the 808.
What's he say?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, 8C.
See, I like listeners like that.
Just kind of starting their morning.
Very active, immediate.
All
We
right.
wake and bake. Roll
What do they
back
even-
over and text from the 808.
Whatever.
Area code 808, I think that's L.A., right?
It's Honolulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so,
So what's it,
sense.
2 in the morning there?
No, Cricket Wireless sent from Cahokia.
It's more than 5 hours behind, isn't it?
I think 6, I think.
Ship it.
So they're probably up late, not up early.
1 a.m.
And we don't even know who he is. Guy says hello, we don't know who he is.
How do you think it's a he?
Well,
Bizarre.
there's no female listeners to
Oh,
this.
it's definitely a
yeah.
lesbian that's hanging out at the beach.
Butcher lipstick.
My friend Gary Cruz.
Lipstick.
Cruz lives in Hawaii.
Who lives in Hawaii now?
My friend Gary Cruz.
Oh, I believe Don Ho does too, if he's still alive.
Yeah, our friend Cindy was just there last week.
Our friend Cindy.
Cindy Williams played Laverne's roommate.
Yeah, opposite Penny Marshall.
Wonderful Penny Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy emailed into the show, said she couldn't call in because she was working, but she was in Hawaii.
Okay. I don't
Sweet.
follow some of that, but well, let's go with it. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Why don't we go and do a remote?
We should. We should. I don't look forward to the flight over
Yeah,
there. I
such a
guess it
long
takes
flight.
a long time.
How is the HD2 radio
Oh, my God.
in Hawaii?
We'd be stars over there.
Oh.
You know,
Why would we be stars?
You just wear an HD2 shirt, and they would say, "What?
Oh,
HD2?
Yeah.
Can I get your autograph?"
Nate in Tallahassee not happy with Iggy's situation. Iggy has a friend in Hawaii. Stop the whole freaking show for it, you asshat. That's Nate in Tallahassee, and he's not happy with the start of the program this morning.
Oh, I'm
Well, the
sorry.
question was, do we know anybody in Hawaii? I answered the question.
Right.
And Doug said Don Ho.
Don Ho, Tiny Bubbles.
Why don't you yell at Doug for saying
Tiny
Don Ho?
Bubbles.
Oh, you just got
Is
an
he still
agenda.
alive? I mean, he was a big star
I don't believe
a
so.
long time ago.
I think he died about 8 years ago.
Okay.
How are we spelling ho? Oh, just H-O?
Yeah,
Clip that off.
Don Ho is very, very popular.
Died in 2007 in Waikiki.
Darn it.
That's close. I said 8 years.
Tiny Bubbles was his big hit. Boy, we miss him.
What'd you say, Waikiki?
Correct, sir.
It's Waikiki.
Accent on the last syllable.
Seems like-
Waikiki.
Not Waikiki?
No, Waikiki.
All right, fair enough.
Somebody just sent a screenshot of Martin sending a tweet to Iggy. Shouldn't you be on a Lady Gaga message board? What was that?
It really made no sense. He posted some trade proposal that somebody put out, and I said,
MLB Network.
Yeah, I did see that one as well.
"Does the MLB Network turn into the BFib fan page or whatever?" And that's what he responded with.
Shouldn't you be on a Lady Gaga message board?
I am, but
And you are on the Lady Gaga message board? What do they talk about there?
Gaga.
Nice. But I mean anything specific. What do you feel like is the most common
Right now,
topic of conversation on your Lady Gaga
Biden
message
falling
board?
off his bike.
right now they're talking about the Chromatica tour over in Europe.
Nice.
But normally, at least every week, Lady Gaga talks about how something has saved her life, and they talk about that.
Has she slowed down just a little bit? It used to be she was everywhere.
Well, she did.
acting.
She did during a pandemic, but then she had House of Gucci she was in. Now I understand she might be in the Jackson. What's the new Marvel thing she may be
Oh,
in?
she's going to be in the
Joker.
musical version of the Joker.
Oh, jeez.
And now she has this tour that was
sounds
postponed.
Nothing worse.
Yeah.
The tour she postponed during the pandemic. She just finished the U.S. tour, and now she's got European tour.
Well, stop. Plowsy has a fudge bar.
Yes, attaboy.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
It's like a dessert treat for a 4-year-old. And he's having it at 7:15 on the program.
There,
Ice cream.
there's
Got it.
still some in the freezer.
plenty. Got some in the. Got an email this morning
What did it say?
about 5, so we get some ice cream in there. So, wanted to. I mean, I didn't really bring much. I brought muffins, and they're the dry batch.
Oh,
And I grabbed a Gatorade from home. I didn't realize it was 0 calories, 0 sugar. So
you don't like that?
it's pee, basically, is what it is.
Oh,
So I thought the fudge round would be a nice little treat for a Friday morning.
It looks like
he
it.
is dirty.
Nice treat.
You are dirty, Bill.
It's just something you eat like after dinner in the summer, maybe.
No.
I think it was Teresa sent that out. Said that she bought them. She said they're. Well, first she put them on the table, and then she said, and in the next few minutes they'll be in the freezer.
I'm looking around to see if anybody knows who Teresa is. Who's Teresa?
Maybe it wasn't Teresa. I forgot the name. There's so many.
I keep thinking there's people I haven't met that I should know, and some of these names come up.
Yeah, I see people all the time where say, "Hey, morning. Hey, buddy." I just forget names.
I do too. Yeah. I do too. This Teresa, why is she chirping?
I love that Plowsy's having a popsicle at 7:15.
Yep, it's the right thing to do. It's a way to set the stage for a wonderful Friday in which it's going to be hotter than a fire in hell around here, Doug. Make sure I got a couple emails yesterday from people saying, "Hey, could you connect me with Design Air Heating and Cooling?" Actually, sure. Here's the website, designairservice.com. A high of 101 today, a high of 103 tomorrow, so we shaved a degree off the 104, and a high of 100 on Sunday, and then we got storms on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So it'll cool it off, but that's what we got here over the next week. If you run into any air conditioning problems this weekend, designairservice.com. That is where you go, and you work with Seth Goldcamp and his incredible staff of service techs. You got to know it, and you got to save it, and you go to designairservice.com, and they will come out right away when you click Book Now. They recognize what you want is urgency. You do not want to sit in a house that is hotter than the fires of hell. So Design Air Heating and Cooling will be out there quick, fast, in a hurry. They're online at designairservice.com. I am a client. Doug is a client. We recommend you become a client should you run into any air conditioning problems. I assure you, if I ran into those air conditioning problems, I'm on Design Air Heating and Cooling right away. Plus, send your emails in the morning after at InsideSTL.com for our Design Air Heating and Cooling email of the day. The winner of the email of the month gets Cardinal tickets for a game on August 12th. 4 tickets to a Cardinal game for August 12th. Currently, the leader, Shrimply Pibbles, for the month of July. And Doug, you'd like to tell us about Dents Express. Back on board with TMA. Go see Gray. It'll make your day.
That's what they say. Dents Express is back. Been with us for a long time, and now they are back. Dents Express is where you take your car for minor dents and dings. Paintless dent repair is what they call it. You guys don't understand it. It's kind of complicated, but that's what they do there. They repair minor collision damage, hail damage. They do cosmetic wheel repair. 2 locations, one on Manchester, just a little bit west of 270, the other on Hughes Lane out in St. Charles. Local family-owned and operated business by the Wilson family. Gray Wilson is the guy that will make your day when you go see Gray. Right now, it is Christmas in July at Dents Express. They've got a toy drive and a car show coming up on July 30th. That's a week from Saturday. It's going to be 12 to 4 at the West County location on Manchester. Going to have food, drinks, and good company. To enter your car for the car show, they ask you to donate $50 worth of unwrapped toys. Their technicians will be repairing door dings for toys throughout the show. They'll remove a quarter-sized ding when you donate $50 worth of new toys and a half-dollar-sized dent if you donate $100 worth of unwrapped toys. For larger dents, they will determine the gift value, and donations are greatly accepted. They'll have car show prizes and giveaways. Going to be a 50-50 drawing with proceeds donated to Friends with Kids with Cancer. They'll have category prizes for best paint, best interior, best presentation, best engine bay, and the farthest travel to the show. So bring at least $50 worth of unwrapped toys for kids into your car in the show to try to win prizes. It's going to be a fun time, and you'll get that dent repaired at Dents Express, happening July 30th at the Dents Express on Manchester. If your car is a dimpled mess, go to Dents Express.
Nice. Jackson, could you tell the people about Urban Chestnut?
Oh, I'd be more than happy to. So I was looking on the fan page the other day, and I saw this great post from a gentleman who, I guess, brought his family over to Urban Chestnut in the Grove, and his young daughter, left like her stuffed monkey doll, and it's very important to her. And so at Urban Chestnut, what they did was they kept it close, they kept it with them. They took pictures of the doll, like all across the brewery, wrote this wonderful handwritten note to the family when they went to pick up the doll, and it just made that listener's day, and it made the daughter's day, and I just think that's so awesome because they're such good people over at Urban Chestnut. They took care of them. It was such a great post. If you're on the fan page, go check it out.
I saw that, yeah.
That's the kind of people they are, Urban Chestnut. They're really quality people, and that's what we're looking for. You know, that's when you're buying beer, support local, support the great people over at Urban Chestnut. But it's time for the Friday Urban Underdog Play of the Week. It hit last week, so we're on one's a streak in my book. Simple play tonight, real simple. I made it the other day, but let's do it again. Adam Wainwright to record the win. It's like plus 220. You go get there, put the little money down. The cards are going to come back after the little break. Wainwright's going to go out there, pitch a gem. Cards are going to get a win. That's easy money. I came up with a little tagline here.
What?
Don't get screwed by the juice. have an urban chestnut and get loose with urban underdog.
Oh, my.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Bill
that's
is
the-
home, isn't he?
Well, we could tinker with that.
Oh, Bill did get home.
Yeah.
It's the urban
It
underdog
looks good.
play of the week.
Nice to see you, Bill.
Enjoy the Cardinal game tonight with an urban underdog pale ale, urban underdog American lager, or the perfect summer beer, the urban underdog lime lager. All available anywhere that quality local beers are sold. It's Urban Chestnut Brewing Company.
I saw him yesterday. Me and Plaza are outside, and they dropped they're dropping all the beer off for the
Trivia night.
trivia.
Oh,
There's
pallets,
big
baby.
pallets of beer. Yesterday.
Yeah, it is tomorrow night, St. Gabriel's. It's going to be a pony, Doug.
Yeah,
it's
that's
going to
what
be
I
a
understand.
pony.
Sure, it's a
Iggy,
big
you got a message from a friend of the show, a former participant in FFF.
I did. I got a text last night from Tara Savello.
Oh, my God, Doug, look at this.
Taurus, Savello?
Tara Savello. I always say Tara.
Telly
but it's
Savalas?
Tara Savello. You know, you were in there when Jay was playing with her feet.
How long ago was this?
Doug was out that day.
That's why Jay was here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you missed it. Lady Gaga's former makeup
Oh,
artist.
that's right. We did a long, extensive interview with her.
She texted me outside. She said, we just bought tickets for the trivia night Saturday night. We'll see you.
How about that, Doug? This is starting to become a star-studded gala.
Now, she was related to Telly Savalas somehow?
That's correct.
How do you get that?
Isn't that what you said?
I said Tara
Tara Savalas?
Savello. Where does Telly Savalas come
Well,
into that?
it sounds like the same name.
Well, yeah.
Wow, these questions are tough.
Gabby.
No, she just texted me and said, we'll be there Saturday. So.
Sweet. Everybody's going to be there, Doug.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. We will open the doors at 6:30. You can still get your tickets at tmastl.com. Gets you all your salt and smoke served at 6:30. And then Uncle Leo's late night treats, 2 pizzas and an order of toasted ravioli per table. Urban Chestnut throughout the evening, all included. Bottle of effin' vodka on the table. Fun and games. You may be familiar with heads or tails for trivia nights. This will be called Domes or Dirt Stars. The Plowhawk is handling that.
Nice.
And half of the proceeds all go to, half goes to the winner and half goes to Friends of Kids with Cancer. And there'll be a 50-50. Half goes to the winner, half goes to St. Gabriel's. It's St. Gabriel's tomorrow night, and it's $50. That's it for all of your food, all of your beer, a bottle of vodka. Sweet Mother of Mercy. Why not do it? tmastl.com, and we will all be there. I think it's going to be a pony. A little awkward now because I was going to service a lot of the guys in the audience.
What?
And now my wife's coming. It might be awkward, but we do have it in our marriage vows. It's not cheating if it's same sex. And so I feel like that should be okay if I'm in the corner of the East handball court at 10:30 p.m. just using my hands.
Oh, because the dusk to dawn lights go out by then, right?
That's correct. That's exactly right.
There's a lot of debauchery going on at this Catholic grade school.
Well, I don't know that
Well, the
there is.
handball courts are the property of the city of St. Louis and not the parish of St. Gabriel.
Bring cash and Altoids.
That's correct.
Now, if somebody didn't buy the tickets in advance, is it possible to just kind of show up at the last minute and get a ticket? I didn't know. Some of these walruses are kind of day to day.
That's where I am now. I don't run it, and I'm certainly not going to act like I do.
I just wondered if one of the walrus says, "Okay, let's go," and they just show up. I guess there's place for them, right?
I would imagine that would be the case.
Yeah,
I think they would. I think they would.
I think
at the same time, then I play it out and I go, well, I know because I was talking with Jesse Kiowski yesterday, who is handling the event, and you know the tables. So I don't know if there'd just be like tables set aside for walk-ups. So then I don't know. You know what I mean? Because they have to have kind of map it out. So I don't know on that. Although Jesse's always listening, so maybe she can answer.
She'll text in. I would think so. I mean, if the tables aren't full, we can put you over there.
Okay.
Well, Jesse will text in. And it wasn't Teresa. It was Joan who did the popsicles.
Doug, Joan
did the popsicle.
Is it appropriate to caress his supple loaf cutter?
Okay, Hoffman.
I was going to credit where credit's due. I thought it was Teresa, but it was Joan. So thank you, Joan.
Okay.
I make it a drumstick.
But they're not. Those are fudgesicles that he.
But there's drumsticks in there. There's all kinds of things in there.
Yeah, and they have a dream pop.
You gonna have another one, Plowsy?
No, how many are you going to put down during the presentation?
3.
I'll do one each hour.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that's the right thing to do. One for the Munganess 7 o'clock hour. Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Alden Toyota. Work with Jamie Burkhardt. Work with Clayton Patterson. Work with Peter Munganess. We do. We love them. The official automotive provider of TMA and the Tim McKernan Show podcast. Major recommendation as the kids are coming out of the woodwork who've been longtime listeners who enjoyed the Girl Next Door deep dive. And then Do you remember, Iggy, the Campagna family?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he take pictures?
They were the ones who took, well, it was Jason and Emily. Jason, the married couple.
They moved
now
out
with
of
3
Florida.
children. They did, but they're back in St. Louis.
Oh, are they? Good people.
And Emily and I were BSing yesterday. Jason and I were BSing yesterday, and telling some classic stories of the Girl Next Door era, and maybe we'll go into more detail in the Girl Next Door era because it was a magical time in Inside STL history. Munganast is the official provider of the TMA and the Tim McKernan Show. StLouisAcura.com, AltonToyota.com. Even get your car from there, get your car fixed there, get your car serviced at Munganast. St. Louis Acura and Alton Toyota, sponsor of our daily fantasy sports showdown. Iggy, how's your team looking so far for the Munganast Daily Fantasy Sports Showdown? Are you about to ship it? Because Doug is coming off of another major win.
Yeah, the majors are really the only ones I pay attention to.
Those are the only ones you've won this year. So.
And you cash.
No, it isn't. For the kids. I cash for the
Yeah,
kids.
I'm glad.
I don't do research and say, on the kids.
I don't mind losing if you're going to cash, and I think you made $50 last week. I'm pretty sure I'm cashing. I got, I think, a 4th, an 8th, a 13th, a 20th, a 20th, and a 30-something, and Doug's got 5 guys over par.
Yeah, Doug, your team might be the worst team you've ever had.
Oh, well, I don't control it. I just blindly pick out of a
Am I right on that, Jagger? I know it's early, and I know I'm putting Jackson on the spot. You're going to get slaughtered.
Is this a major? No, it isn't.
Yeah, you kind of take this week off, like Hideki Matsuyama clearly decided to after hitting 3 balls in the water on 18 and then withdrawing.
See ya.
I'll wrap it up.
Iggy's winning $8.
Shipping!
Doug's team is hot ass.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'd like to see the kids get more money from Iggy just every now and then.
I think his team shot 9 over, and my team shot 9 under, I believe.
Well, Iggy, you must be live.
$8 worth.
But, I mean, you have potential to more than that. As exciting as the 8 is, maybe there's a chance for more.
If I could have a team like...
Yeah, we could do 16 and have another orgy.
There was
how
one
many
week
kids
on
can
a
you feed
Saturday.
for $8?
Well, Sally Struthers said you could take care of like a village for
With
that.
sandwiches, yeah.
Well, you have to understand the charity. It's Mega Marathon. We're not feeding anybody. We're keeping people from being bullied. There was one Saturday that my team shot 42 under for the 6 of them. And that was the week at the time I was winning 175. Now, if I could get all my players to shoot 42 under today, I'd probably be winning $1 million.
Now, how that will happen, we haven't yet worked out, but I do believe in it.
Not a good day for our buddy Chris Nagel.
Yeah, I was texting with Wellington last night, and I was out playing yesterday, so I didn't see anything. But it turns out, and I was texting with Wellington like at 1:30, and they were on the course like within an hour, but we were just BSing about other stuff. And I said, "How are the conditions? How's he feeling?" 'Cause I knew he was sick last week, and he said, "Perfect conditions." And then the Hawk apparently kicked up, and the scores were rough in the second half of the afternoon. And he also said he didn't strike the ball. Said he didn't find the face of the club until number 12.
Oh.
When I play with Wellington, sometimes he goes, I'm just not finding the face today. And I go, what the hell does that even mean? I know it means something for like really good players, but for me, I don't
Not hitting
know.
it flush?
I guess so. So he did, birdied 18, have some momentum. He's about 14% to make the cut. He's going to have to mount a Sunday charge. But the wind is down this morning, and the wind is supposed to kick up this afternoon. And they go out in about an hour and 20 minutes. So hopefully he can shoot. Oh, I think, Doug, Data Golf says, what do you think? The cut's going to be even? That's what the...
Well, it'll be right around there, Tim.
I think +1.
I think
plus one is 38.7%.
Yeah.
Be a hard
Plus
course.
one, even.
The conditions yesterday afternoon. I mean, Scott Piercy doesn't shoot 6 under. He's the leader. If he's out when they were out there, but still, Michael said he didn't hit the ball well. But
I saw the
find the face.
Didn't find the face till 12.
After the morning round, the cut was 1 under.
Yeah,
I think there was like 58 guys at 1 under.
Doug, don't underestimate the Hawk. That's what I'm telling you.
Now it's at +1, so it'll probably go to +2.
The Hawk will get you. So hopefully they get it right. Other friend of the show, Adam Long, did have a good day, and he was playing in the afternoon right
He's
around
on
the
my
same
team.
time. I think he shot 2 or 3 under.
Yeah, he's on my team. He played with Nick Hardy, who's also on my team.
How'd he do?
Birdied 18 to finish even.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Must be nice to actually pick your players. But this isn't a major, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it just shows you I know what I'm doing.
I don't know, 3M
You didn't know
is
what
like
you were
the
doing
20th
last week.
major.
20 major season.
This wouldn't be a. These players could be on the same group. It wouldn't be a major on the. I don't know. The Hooters tour. This wouldn't be a major. This is maybe the worst field ever.
Oh.
The Hooters tour, what, there one?
Yes.
There was indeed. There was indeed. There really was.
How is that not still around?
Finau's up there, but Matsuyama withdrew. He's on his way to live. Sung Jae Im is up there. But other than that, I mean, what's the guy's name? Thagala?
Sahith Thagala.
I think he was like the 4th highest priced player.
He's a ball striker.
I know, but 4th highest priced? I think last week it was like 7,100. So anyway, it's not a good deal. Speaking of golf, though, can I just give a quick shout out?
When did you ever ask to hijack this?
It's very nice of a few people, but it's this monstrosity behind me.
This monstrosity behind you.
Yeah, I gotta lift it up so people can see it.
And that you're talking about a trophy.
This is the Fan Page Club Championship trophy. I don't know where the plate's at.
In certain light, it's like fuchsia.
Yeah.
I think the plate fell off, too. There you go. Fan Page Club Championship trophy.
You broke the club,
again,
bringing it in.
The club fell off.
It did. I don't know if it fell off as it got
No,
knocked
it did last year, and this year I was very careful with it. I put it in my car very carefully. I took it out of the car, carried it in here very carefully. I made one turn to put it on the floor, and the club hit the microphone and broke.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
So 2 years in a row, the winner's not going to get a club in their thing.
Well, can't we glue it back together?
No, possibly. I'm not going to, but...
Why wouldn't you do it? You broke it.
I don't have any glue.
I like the guy's look without the club, though.
Yeah, it's kind of just like fist. But thanks to Curtis Hall, who donated it, and thanks to our good friends Rare Bowling Trophy Shop. They didn't donate it. Curtis Hall got it. But they do a great job, and 13 years in a row this year they will have donated trophies to the Mega Mara Foundation Gobble Bowl.
What a treat that is.
Good people. Trophies, bowling balls. Go see Richie and the boys over there.
Tim, the wife, and I listened to the Girls Next Door episode, and while listening, she stopped what she was doing, looked me in the eyes, and said, "I just love Tim's voice."
Oh.
I had reservations on banging it out last night for fear of being mind-cucked. So instead, I staved off her advances because I knew where her head was at. Looking back at it, though, I should have just let it happen, because you are the best. There's no shame in being mind-cucked in that scenario. Thank you. That's from Scott's Wrinkled Nutsack.
Oh, gosh, this guy living out there on the peninsula.
Wouldn't it be funny if
lonely.
You're soothing a girl and you go over to her place and you think she goes over to the record player, or
Sure she
the CD
does,
player, thinking she could play a hot beat, and it's
Just plays my
the Tim
podcast.
McKernan Show
Yeah.
podcast.
Listens to me just talk for 3 hours while Jackson holds it and piss and is frustrated with his career choice.
Now, look, you're a married man, so when you
Dark look in the mirror.
when you get things like that, it don't faze you. If somehow that would be
Doesn't faze
Iggy,
Doesn't faze you.
Iggy, my wife loves your voice and wanted to have sex thinking of you, signed Mr. Ballsack, I wouldn't be able to do the show.
Why not?
What's going on? We have a resignation. Ladies and gentlemen, a resignation.
Why wouldn't
I wouldn't be able to do the show. I would just be thinking about that the entire show.
Thinking about what? Thinking about the fact that somebody wants to sleep with your wife?
Mrs. Ballsack likes the sound of my voice. Likes having sex to the sound of my voice. Mrs. Ballsack.
Would you leave and drive over to her?
What would you do?
I don't know. I'd be
Go pleasure yourself?
I'd be excited.
Uh-oh, Doug.
You drive over there and say, "Here I am, talking."
I'd probably take him up on it.
Here I am talking.
Would you finish the show?
Or would you just drive straight to the peninsula?
I don't know that he could finish.
Oh, if he said
he could finish.
if he said we want to have a threesome right now, you have to leave the show, I'd be out the door.
So you would have an MMF with the ball sacks?
Oh, without a doubt.
It'd be fun to explain to
That's,
management.
that's not even a thought. That'll never happen, but that's what I'm saying.
No.
I swallow?
I said I would never do that again with listeners, but the ball sacks I know, so I know that.
Would you force her to be in strictly cowgirl or reverse cowgirl? Because otherwise that would require you moving.
No, I'm sticking to my guns. There's going to be no work.
So you will be lying there.
Yeah.
And she just gets to hop on pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my friends are out having fun, okay? I was always at home alone, working towards my dreams.
That'd probably be me afterwards.
Guys, you gotta love Iggy banging the ball sacks for a comment about how amazing his voice is. Thanks. That's from the 314. Don't worry about it, Iggy. Nobody likes your voice. That's from Final Four of the Fan Page Club Championship presented by Michelob Ultra, the Loomster, Doug. A very dangerous player in this tournament.
He is.
Are they going to play ever?
I don't know on that.
feels
I think
like
they
they're
have. I think they have a couple of weeks.
Okay.
The Loomster, Mike Suddeth, and then Guy and Chris Heck, the bomber, Chris Heck.
Oh,
I think they should all play their match on the same day. The same
Wow,
person.
and 104.
For the galleries.
Knock it out of the way, then you'll be down to the finals.
Awesome. Are we all going to the finals if we get tickets?
I'm not.
Oh, the club page,
Fan page.
club. Shishawali Club fan page. Shishawali.
Oh, you'll be covering it.
I don't know.
I
what they're
won't
gonna
be
put in
covering it.
galleries.
I won't be going, won't be covering it, won't be watching, won't be interested. The blue Nautica jacket will be presented to the winner.
In Iggy's,
That's all I really care about.
Yeah, the trophy. You got to come by here and get it.
They have to come to get the trophy?
I'm not putting it back in my car. Thing's heavy. You'll have to
Wow.
come by the station.
It's a
and get it.
major inconvenience for you, wouldn't it?
Well, I brought it in to show it to everybody. Now, when you win it, you have to come by here and get it. And maybe I'll give you a tour of the studio. No, probably not.
You'll be visiting the ball sacks. You won't be here.
I keep saying I want to do an Instagram live a tour of the whole building, but the guitars aren't back up yet. I want to wait till the guitars are all on the wall, and then I'll.
Well,
do
it could be considered a security risk.
No,
to
I
start
asked
giving
Tommy. I asked
tours.
Tommy if I could, and Tommy said, "Sure, of course you can." He said I'd wait till everything's. And this was like 3 months ago. He said I'd wait till all the upgrades are done and all the construction.
So that's going to be a thing now? Tours with Iggy?
No, I'm going to do an Instagram live.
Oh.
Of the building and just kind of.
Very nice.
But I want to wait till I don't know if anybody knows how to put the guitars up. Everything's done.
Sounds like he's not happy with.
No, I'm just saying I don't know if the construction guys thought they had to put the brackets back up and put the guitars back up, or if we're supposed to do that.
Does it require an artisan from the old country to put a couple nails up there to hang the guitar?
Well,
Bring them from Italy.
There's brackets that go up there, and the guitar.
Joe Lenardi
goes into the bracket.
Joey Lenardi.
And I don't know if they thought the construction guys, and the construction guys probably thought, "No, we're done."
The Loomster has issued a statement regarding his match. He says, "We are playing both matches together on Sunday, the 31st. Man, I'm going to be out of town."
Yeah. Damn the bad luck.
Yeah, I'll be out of town too.
Yeah,
Doug, you're going to have to be there for the show.
Yeah, I'll handle it solo. Yeah. If there's one thing I like, it's just talking by myself for 3 hours.
It's a shot at the Tim McKernan Show podcast.
Right up my alley.
In the first 25 minutes or so of this morning's show, Strode has talked through or over people for at least 23 of the 25 minutes. Does this old dude ever stop rambling about pointless garbage? That's Nathan, and he's from the east side of Alton.
I'm glad you've been counting. You expect me to talk?
Yeah.
After just getting trashed for talking too much?
No.
I can answer.
Why would anyone want to see an Instagram of your office, you dolt? That's from Harrison's brother, Master.
Yeah, that's kind of cool if you've ever been in here, which obviously you haven't.
No,
You never
most
know.
people haven't.
You may run
Probably
in.
99.9% of the people in St. Louis have not.
I mean, it's a cool building. I mean, you think the iconic KC Studios, which they are iconic.
But you can't tour the studio. They'll be on in there live.
I can go in there if they're on a break.
They'll be
I got a
live.
podcast that's in the top 50 in every country on the planet.
I mean, if you don't want to watch it, don't. There's some people that may enjoy it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Learn will be in there doing a show to say hi to Learn. Go down the hall, say hi to Donnie Fandango.
Oh, wow.
The people are just going to be hanging out there waiting for you in one of your tour buses?
No, I'll tell people that I'm doing an Instagram Live, so I may just pop in. If you don't want to watch, don't watch. I don't care.
Okay, I'm just worried about you disrupting other
God
people.
forbid I do something that a few people may enjoy, but
Who cares? Get out of there.
we don't care. Well, then don't watch. It's just
I like that
it's
sound at the end.
unbelievable.
You know. Is it possible you could swing the trophy by Gateway National so the winner can just pick it up when he's there, when he wins it?
No, anything's possible, but I doubt it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'll do, because I'm a nice guy.
What'll you do?
I will go out for the final match, and I'll be out there with the trophy.
Oh, my God. Well, you're going to regret saying that.
No, I don't mind. I'll do it. Then I'll fish. I'll fish while I'm waiting.
Oh, God. I don't know what amount of money could get me to do that.
No, because I'm a nice guy. You're a nice guy, too, but I don't blame you for not going out there. You got nothing to do with it. Neither do I.
I do. I mean, I kind of was the El Capitan this year.
Yeah, we're all kind of on the...
Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal, thank you, Jackson.
I don't mind because I can fish while I'm out there, but...
Hey, Harrison, why don't you do an Instagram Live for a tour of your dump truck? What does that mean? I totally am missing that.
I think Plowsy's that's what he does for a living. He drives a dump truck.
Are we talking about Drinkwitz?
No. Harrison's brother Master.
Harrison. Okay, Harrison's brother Master. Now I found. Thank
He's
you,
a
Jackson.
trucker?
I didn't know that. 3 people watch his cooking show. I think we've already established that Iggy does things that only a few people enjoy. That's Andy, and he is in St. Peters.
On my Facebook page, I had 12, but on the Instagram Live I did a couple weeks ago, I had 50-something. So
What was the peak? Was it the first one?
Is that where it set the record?
I had first one I did probably about 200.
Really?
Damn.
Look at you.
But nobody cares about cooking. I don't blame you. Who wants to sit there and watch me cook fish?
Well, I like the fact that you're cooking the fish
Yeah, I know
because
you
I
like
usually
it.
get to eat it.
Not usually, always, unless you leave it here. No, it's just, what do I care?
An ice cream sandwich was just tossed to the Plowhawk
I will
from
say,
Action Jackson.
in advance, there are a lot of them in the freezer.
Boy, I got to tell you, Doug, how many ice cream sandwiches could you put down? Because I think I could put down probably 5.
Yeah, I could do 5.
I could eat about as many as that are sitting there.
Is that right? God, that is a nice tasting treat.
What's the
I let it
size of that?
sit
Boy,
for a
I
little bit.
love the ice cream sandwich.
Standard size, yeah.
Ooh.
I think there's drumsticks back there, too.
Yeah, there
Ooh. Ooh. Guys, am I considered poor because we are vacationing to Pensacola this weekend? Thanks. That's from Buzz.
No.
No, Pensacola's a nice area.
The move is to go to Destin, and then you get the 330A sticker on your car. That's living.
What does 330A mean?
It's like 30 or 30A. I don't know. That's like the thing down there.
What does that mean?
Like, have you ever seen like a
It's like Joy FM here.
like an OBX sticker? If you go to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, it's like the thing that you get if you go
to show that you went there.
I think it's a road. It's a road in the Panhandle that goes from like Rosemary Beach all the way down to like Panama City.
So you can't go to those areas without the sticker?
No, everyone I see has the sticker, has
Well,
a
you-
little sunshine. People text in know what I'm talking about.
And you can't run a marathon without the 13.1 sticker. I think they
No,
automatically
yeah.
put that on your car when
Mm-hmm.
you don't even put it on. The group puts it on.
Mr. Lick says answered the question, and he says yes.
Yeah, because you're living out there somewhere in...
Look, Pensacola sounds
Imperial,
just fine
I'm
for
sure.
me. If
You
I
think
go-
Mr. Licks is an Imperial?
He's not in Huntley,
yeah,
I know that.
he ain't in Huntley. He ain't in Huntley.
Remember the days when people put stickers like that on their suitcases? You see old movies and people walk around with suitcases with a sticker of every place they've been.
Yeah. Iowa, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd like to have one with Pensacola.
There you go. Why don't you come on down?
You got a good military base down there. Air Force base, right?
That's why you would go.
Well, those are interesting to see.
Get yourself an army.
Guys, it's a road that the fats in Pensacola have to cross to drag their bush-like coolers and corn dogs to the beach. That's from Mr. Licks.
Oh.
Man, Pensacola getting dragged. But again, if Madison came up to me today and goes, hey, I just booked a weekend in Pensacola, I think I would be super excited about the whole deal.
Can you imagine people in Pensacola thinking, the people in St. Louis are making fun of us?
Guys, you want to know who the biggest sticker D-bags are? The Salt Life sticker when you live in Fairview Heights. Thanks. That's from Flip Wilson.
Salt Life.
It's a fishing company. Like they make like fishing gear.
Oh.
You ever see that car around here? It's not a Mini Cooper, but it's kind of like that. I see it at Schnucks all the time, and it's always driving around. There's not 1 inch of that car that doesn't have a sticker on it. It's the entire car except for the front window where you can see.
Probably
the
cheaper
back
than
window,
a paint job.
No, the back window has just enough where you can see everything is stickered around the entire car. It's disgusting looking.
Well, this Pensacola thing getting a lot of traction. Who would have thought? If you vacation in Pensacola, it doesn't mean you were poor. It means you just lack taste. That's from Period Like the Dot. I've never really thought about Pensacola. It's in the
pretty area.
Panhandle, right?
Yeah. I think it's a pretty area. I've been there.
If you don't have a truck, a tat, and a kid by 20, you ain't nothing.
That's Pensacola when you drive in.
It's better than here.
Well,
The
Oh, yeah, it is.
University of West Florida is in Pensacola.
Oh, man. That sounds terrible.
It's not too far from Panama.
Hey, you live in a treat, bro.
Beach, I don't think.
Yeah, it's right by PCB.
Now, if you live in St. Louis and you're complaining about Pensacola, there's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Licks doesn't like it.
Well, Pensacola is better than Huntley.
I've gone panhandling before. It's a cool area, and it's different than like other parts of Florida, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's like, more like the Old South that has it.
Right. Destin's really cool. I thought
Yeah.
Destin was very
I
cool.
mean, we're by
Very
the
crowded.
Merrimack, the Mississippi.
The old man.
We
The
have no
old
room
miss.
to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can argue against
Roll 'em up.
Iowa, but not Florida.
And pay no attention to the fact that we've lost 2/3 of the city population over the last 50 years. That's a sign that you're a booming area.
Good, more area for us.
Right. For our real estate.
Plenty of
entity.
buildings.
Come on in to the YouTube chat. It seems like it's pretty hot this morning. A J-Rad says Plowsy's killing it. How about that? Plowhawk. Compliments.
How's that? You haven't been able to talk because of me this morning.
I think that's why I'm killing it. People don't like me.
People don't like me. Text in 314-881-TMA5. Engineered Design Facility, sponsor of our text inbox here on the Ryan Kelly Morning After. EDF, Engineered Designed Facilities, 314-881-TMA5. That is how you can text into the show. And Engineered Designed Facilities is now in the commercial realm as well as what they have been doing for a long time. EDF's fire division is now testing, inspecting, and maintaining the fire system on all commercial kitchen and restaurant hoods. If you have visibility to your company or place of business's commercial fire alarm panel and system, please email fire@edf-rg.com, and they'll have a technician come out and provide a free evaluation of your system and offer the most competitive contract pricing in the market. You can also check them out anytime at edf-rg.com. That's Engineered Designed Facilities, sponsor of our text inbox here on TMA. And Jackson, could you tell the people about the Wolf Pack?
Absolutely. The Wolf Pack, that's Paul Rose and Trish Wolf. They're over at the Wolf Pack, powered by Worth Clark Realty. Buying or selling a house is a big moment in people's lives, and everyone wants a realtor they can trust and someone they can communicate with at any time. And over at the Wolf Pack, there are no banker's hours. They're available day and night to answer any question you may have. Hey, you can even slide into their DMs if you prefer.
Oh.
You know, maybe like me, few years, maybe even close to 5 years away from buying your first house. But it's really important to get to know the market, and you want to get to know a really quality realtor who's going to help you out, teach you some things with a lot of expertise and a great strategy, and that's exactly what they do over at the Wolf Pack. You want the Wolf Pack in your corner. They advocate for each and every client and guard their bottom line, whether you're buying or selling your home. So, Paul Rose, longtime TMA listener, great guy. He understands what our listeners want and need out of a real estate agent. Trish Wolf, she just started listening. She really enjoys it. She's starting to get the program. I've met with Trish. She's incredible. She's someone you want guarding your bottom line, helping you buy or sell a home. And she makes it as stress-free as possible. So don't just take it from me. The Wolfpack is consistently named Best of Zillow and ranks top 5% nationwide. Paul Rose will take care of all your buying and selling needs here in the St. Louis metro area. And the rest of the pack has you covered in St. Charles, Jefferson, Lincoln counties, all the way out to the Ozarks. So head to their website and learn more about what the Wolfpack top-producing realty group can do for you over at trishwolf.com. Again, that's trishwolf.com.
There it is, the Wolfpack and Plowhawk. You like to talk about shaving your pubic hair here on the air.
Yeah, I was going to bring it up earlier. You know, I'm shaving today, so super excited about that whole deal. Got to get ready for the big trivia night. You
Today is shave day?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially right before a big event. It kind of,
once a week or once a month?
Once every 2 weeks now, but certainly with the heat, I like to shave it down a lot, closer to the brim.
Don't say brim.
What I'll be doing out at the trivia night, I'm going to bring a couple Manscapes.
Yes.
If any of you got... Any ladies, gentlemen, anybody has any questions in terms of maybe something they're running into in the shaving game?
Will there be a shaving station?
I don't know if that's going to be... Maybe we'll do it in my car. If you want to have like a consultation, you can come out to the van for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
That's a good deal.
But Manscaped, I'm going to bring the Lawnmower 4.0, the crop shaver, the underwear, the exfoliating gel, all of that sorts of goodies, which you can order at manscaped.com.
You're going to bring underwear samples.
Yes, and what these products do is just make your love life better, and it also makes you feel better on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, imagine.
Nothing worse than an absolute matted tuft on a 100-degree day when you're trying to act professional.
Yeah.
You got the itchies, you got all of that thing going on. Just take that Lawnmower 4.0 and...
Oh, there's the sound.
And I almost muffled it a little bit because that's the thickness of that hair just being mowed over by the Lawnmower 4.0. Design it how you must. Shave it down to the brim like myself, Iggy. He's a porpoise, so he doesn't have to shave that much. But then you got to the nitty-gritty area. You get down in the paint. Anybody can.
3 seconds in
Anybody can be a flashy wide receiver. Not a lot of people can throw a blindside block
He's right.
for your running back to go to the corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
I guess.
And so you lift that balls up. You lift them up. You got the cropped shaver.
That's my favorite.
You're
sounds
done.
like it hurts.
Guess what? No nicks, no cuts. You're doing it in the shower because it's waterproof.
It doesn't hurt.
Go to manscaped.com. 20% off into the promo code TMA. You get 20% off your order and free shipping. So go to manscaped.com. Click on the promo code, Doug. TMA. You get 20% off, free shipping. Your wife, your loved one, your uncle, your stepdad, everybody will love what you're packing there when you use the Manscaped product. So, yeah, it's fantastic. I'll be there tomorrow night at St. Gabe's. Give it a demo.
Yeah, Doug, van consultation, 30 minutes. That's what you're going to get in the...
You get a free shave in your paneled van?
Clip that off.
Tips are welcome, but it's certainly it's that free consultation.
Yeah.
Getting them in the door and realizing what it's done for myself and many others around the area.
Does it make a different sound if it's in an enclosed van? Oh, a little louder.
Nice, yeah, because the air is flowing.
What about the razor?
It's going to be 104.
The razor sound?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
So you'll be shaving dudes in the van if they want?
I can't openly say that, if there is an investigation later. So I'm going to say no.
Just park the van in the handball courts where I'm going to be.
Oh, nice.
Everything's going to work out, Doug. It's a one-stop shop.
Okay.
A lot of ire directed towards the panhandle. I didn't know that this was a thing. Dave in St. Peter's. Doug, you know him because he didn't iron his shirt.
Yeah, who shows up at a party? It was 10-year, 15-year party. Lots of people there. Nice venue, Anheuser-Busch place. And don't iron your shirt. I look like he's been sleeping in it for a week. He looked in the mirror and said, yeah, I look great. Time to go. You kidding me?
He says the complaining about the panhandle is about the Hoosier fats who feel cultured by driving through southern Alabama. That's Dave in St. Peter's. Mr. Licks is very aggressive on the topic. He says the Gulf is about 60% piss, 30% sweat, and 10% regret that all you've done in life is become a regional sales manager making $100,000 a year. I wouldn't step foot near Pensacola. It's literally Hoosier soup. That's from Mr. Licks.
Oh.
Man, it's Mr. Licks.
Yeah.
Man, and he's bashing regional sales manager making 6 figures. You know he's doing well.
Yes. Well, he said he was mid-7 figures, didn't he?
He did say that as he was backing up his 18-wheeler into the love station. It's tough.
Hey, Tim, a caller yesterday mentioned how Pepper and Genie is automatically downloaded to the TMA podcast. Is there any way to remove this? Thank you. That's Harrison's brother, Master.
No.
And people blame Jackson for that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
But you don't have to listen to it. Like it... there's...
Yeah, I have a bunch of podcasts that get downloaded to my phone. I listen to, maybe a third of them.
Yeah.
Most.
We are... The P&G is not the U2 album on, the iPhone 8.
It isn't?
Or 7.
I remember that.
That's not what this
It was a defining moment for that band.
That was. Everybody hated them.
That was a defining moment for that band.
Yeah, I've never heard of people complaining about more content. This is just enjoy.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to it.
Right. If you want it, it's there. If you don't listen.
And we just... bash Mr. Licks for the first...
Is that what you guys did yesterday?
I told him. Get ready.
He had it coming.
There's going to be more episodes that are just going to be trashing you.
Well, about some of the other listeners? Will you trash them as well?
No, Mr. Licks is the most aggressive listener right now.
All right.
Doug. Sarah from Frontenac is on hold.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Raby.
Yeah, I definitely see the name.
Hello, Sarah.
Nice shot. Yeah, it's Raby.
Sarah.
Damn it, all the hell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm podcasting, guys. I wanted to volunteer to play with Mr. Licks.
Oh wow.
Mostly just to get on Algonquin, but
Mr. Licks is not an Algonquin, Chris. Just for clarification.
Right, but isn't he playing?
He rejected.
I think you're a little bit further. I'm on number 9 at Gateway.
What in the world?
But I would play with Mr. Licks. I mean, he sounds terrible, but I'd play with him.
Mr. Licks rejected the Orson Woods Wackos proposal.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he did. He declined it.
All right, well, then I'll play with someone against Iggy and Orson Woods Wacko. All right, I got to go.
Okay, sorry to bother you.
Did we call Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got her on the golf course.
Punched her up.
I don't believe I said I wanted to play with Orson Wood Wacko.
Well, who do you want to play with now?
The next person is about a 16 to 18.
I thought the Illsider and you were going to have a rematch.
No, whenever he wants it. And
that was scheduled yesterday.
I just, I feel bad people are calling in saying that I took advantage of Steve because he's not that good.
I think one person out of a few thousand said it.
I just went by
Such a nice
what
guy.
he told me his handicap was. But I did beat him pretty easily. I beat him 8-7. I would play Steve. No, I would play Steve in a rematch, and I will give.
I bet you would.
And I'll give him 3 aside. I'll give him 6 pops.
Okay. You waiting on him to call in now?
No, I'm just saying that's what I'll do. If he wants a rematch, I'll give you 3 pops aside.
And how about the $200 bet?
Yeah,
That's
where's
still a
that?
thing?
Yeah, same thing.
Danny Tanner not happy with Sarah from Frontenac's call. Get back to dropping Fantastic Sam's coupons from a Radio Shack drone, you attention whore. That's from Danny Tanner.
Neither one of those businesses exist, right?
I think Radio Shack still exists.
I don't think it does.
They have a Twitter account that was blowing up last week.
Maybe it's just the online place now. I think the store's all shut down.
Some intern was tweeting crazy.
Fantastic Sam's is where you get your hair cut, right?
That's correct.
It's where you get your perms.
Mr. Licks has issued a response to the proposal. With Raby's proposal, I may have to reconsider. Maybe Daddy Padre. My problem with Raby is that he thinks Chili's is fine dining. That's from Mr. Licks.
Yeah, that's always been the knock on Ray. Is his fondness for Chili's and is insistent that it's fine dining.
Has he said that before?
Oh, I constantly saying that.
I was furloughed,
Constantly.
I guess.
Yeah.
Raby's North Shore of Chicago. He's probably like he'd be like Ledoux Fresh over there.
No, he likes Edna Bevics.
Really comes from a wealthy background?
Well, the area is nice. That's where like Gareth is from.
Oh,
yeah, but isn't there a
I thought he was from
trailer
South
on the
Africa.
Originally from South Africa, then moved. He lives in Highland Park.
That's why you hang out with these guys, because you come from the ritzy part of
Right. I have a buddy from Naperville in Chicago, and we look down upon him.
Nape Town.
Yeah, you had a pool in the backyard, went to Ledoux High. You can't fool us with that.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't there a trailer park in Ledoux, though?
Used to be.
Nah, not anymore.
Jackson had it removed.
Oh, they got bought out?
Yeah, well, I don't live in Ledoux.
You ever been to Carroll Stream?
Was that?
Carroll House, Doug,
Carroll
because you like
Stream.
nice things.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Brooke
used to go
Dubman, Dad's out of town, and Brooke's slashing prices.
The area apparently starts tornadoes.
I'm just curious where it is, because it seems like most of my bills go to Carroll Stream, Illinois.
Carroll Stream.
Yeah.
I had not heard of that.
There's like 2 bills that I pay. AT&T, P.O. Box, Carroll Stream, Illinois. Well, what is in Carroll Stream, Illinois?
I just don't know.
It's a village.
Well, we were talking Illinois. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Doug, let's talk D. Brown. Let's talk Darren Williams and the 2005 Illini coming back against Arizona.
Playing an illegal UNC team.
Yeah.
None of the players should have been playing.
I got to go to that game. I was sitting right in front of, was it Vince Vaughn? No, Vince Vaughn was at the National Championship game here in St. Louis. I was in front of Bill Murray, who was like,
really?
He had a front row seat, and I was in the press box.
I regret not going to that.
Oh, that was a hell of a game, you know.
ILL
One of the
and
greatest
UNC.
games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Illinois and North Carolina? Or Illinois?
No, the one
Arizona.
where Illinois came back and beat
Yeah, I was about to say,
Arizona.
the Illinois-Arizona one is absolutely.
It was a dream come true.
Guys, this presentation comes to a grinding, screeching halt whenever an 18 handicap starts firing out challenges to 25 handicaps. Thanks, Flip Wilson. The chances of me taking Raby to Algonquin are about as good as J.B. Pritzker losing 100 pounds in 6 months. And Iggy, I hope you melt today. I extend an opportunity to shut Licks up, and you poo-pooed it. Thanks. That's from Warson Woods Wacko.
How are you going to shut up Licks with me involved? I don't understand that, and I don't know if I'm going to melt. I'll be on my couch most of the day.
You won't get off the couch?
I'm AC on about 68.
I keep mine at 73.
I do during the day. It's weird, because during the day is when it's the hottest, you would think, and I have my AC on 73. I'm comfortable. At night, when it gets cooler, I turn it on 68.
Do you?
I don't know why, but
I don't either.
Sleeping in the cold is elite. It's the move. Gotta
yeah.
sleep in the
Plus, you put
cold.
covers over you too, so.
Right. That's the idea.
And you're completely naked.
Yeah, but even if I wore underwear, that's not going to up the body temperature.
Mike Riley just sent in into YouTube chat. He says, Raby is the GOAT. Add him to the show. So, Doug, I guess we'll add Jay and Raby.
Okay.
And we're going to need a new studio.
That's Raby's burner.
That's Raby's burner, is Mike Riley. Doug, didn't he coach at Oregon State and Nebraska?
I think so, yeah.
And now he watches the show and wants Raby on it. All right. There it is.
Well, there's room. You know, just get some chairs.
Well, you're running the show. Get it done, Tim. You run this business.
I did. I acquired Hubbard yesterday. All the privileged douche talk is so tired. Mr. Licks and Warson Woods Wacko need to go back to shining their daddy's shoes and making their mom another margarita out by the pool. That's from the Concord Caulk.
Oh. Yeah. The thing about that area of Florida, Destin, Panama City, is people from here can drive there.
What is
Don't
it,
have
12 hours-ish?
Something like that, 12, 13. Hey, you got a car when you get down there. It's just easier than flying all the way to South Florida or Southern California or something. It's far cheaper.
Isn't Destin getting more hip? Didn't it used to be 20 years ago it was mostly old people, and now younger couples are going to Destin?
Yeah, I think that might be probably accurate, but still families.
Destin's packed. It is really a very popular vacation.
People always biking down there.
Yeah.
Ride those little beach bikes.
Mr. Licks doesn't like it. Dave in St. Peter's doesn't
Well, they
like
don't have to go there.
I like Myrtle Beach. A little Hoosier, but it's fun.
I can't stand New Orleans, but yet a lot of people love to go down there.
What don't you like about it?
Dirty, scuzzy,
smell,
dangerous town. No thanks.
What else?
Well, that's basically the perception I got when I was there.
Well, Doug, you're right. Producer Joe is listening to the show this
Is he?
morning, and he says dropping the worthless leech for Raby would be like trading Corey Dickerson for Juan Soto.
Oh.
Producer Joe.
Kind of like when you left the show and I took over.
Damn, Gina.
Damn,
Bill has just arrived, and look at his gape.
Ah, Bill's whole smell.
Stare at it.
You chopped him at the knees. That's what you did.
No, I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he had some good stories, too, like his rendezvous with Andy Dick.
Yeah.
The unfortunate fall into the workout equipment that left him with a bloody anus.
You know what? The thing with that bloody anus... and
Which is the name of the Plowhawks fantasy team.
Not doing well. With the bleeding anus, there's always video in gyms, right? Like in hotel gyms especially.
So you're saying we could acquire this footage?
I'm saying you could have. I don't know what the
They
statute
archived
of
it.
limitations
It's
was.
archived.
Yeah.
But
Isn't it possible that
that
it was
was
just a-
100% on video because there are multiple cameras in hotel gyms.
But it could have been
Equipment.
an innocent little stumble that they didn't think about saving that video. I mean, people trip and fall all the time.
Now, how far inside the crest?
The crest, Doug.
Crest of what?
The threshold.
Was the cut?
Crested Butte?
Because, it's like a crescent moon. That's kind of what your crack looks like. And you got two sides. So, like, inside the crest, was it, like, on the cheek?
Yeah.
Not to think it would be in the concave.
Probably right on the tailbone there, where you get a pilonidal cyst sometimes.
I just think
Possible.
how those equipment, it's usually like a rod, is what you would cut yourself with. And so, I don't know. I think I would have dug deeper into it at the time, but I was, I think, 14, so.
Yeah, you didn't have time.
Producer Joe says he didn't take over for me. He made the great career decision of working for Dan Marshall at 1380 The Woman. Don't let facts get in the way of trying to be valuable. Producer Joe is listening to the show this morning.
Speaks in prose.
And then after that fell apart, I came back with Tim, and, well, you can judge what's happened since then.
Doug!
I don't know where to go
It was
with
just
that
like Bill Belichick just dropped by.
Yeah, we're all multimillionaires now.
Look at where we are, Doug. We're on HD2.
It's all happened.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Orson Woods Wacko now says he will take Plowboy against Raby and Mr. Licks. Plowboy knows his way around Algonquin. There you go.
I'll go just for fun.
Who are you?
I would. I'm
A lot of hybrids.
Yeah, Algonquin is so fun, and if I get a chance to play it again, I would. Wacko is great. Licks, I'm up in the air with in terms of how he is.
Who are you?
But Caller Mike, or whatever that guy was, Angry Mike, he ended up being a very fine gentleman face to face. We didn't know how he would be during the dating show, our dating game. So I think this would be a perfect opportunity to kind of, meet these two listeners and hopefully, try not to burn some bridges and maybe, find
Mend
some
fences.
common ground. Yeah, find common ground with the two.
Algonquin a little shorter than Westboro?
No. I can't imagine that.
It's a little wider. in terms of
Probably
the
so, but the
fairways.
rough is, I mean, holy crap.
Thick.
Thick, yeah, it's dense. Doug, I wouldn't describe it as long, I'd describe it as dense. And that does that seem counterintuitive to
You
the player?
describing a tuft?
Yeah, a matted tuft.
Oh, yeah, I got a little piece of Algonquin on me right now. That's why shave day.
Oh.
Orange Beach, Alabama is the play. Shorter drive, less people, and all the amenities of Destin. Thanks. That's from Craig O'Neill, who I used to work with in Little Rock.
Oh, that's probably a nice tip.
Guys, it's Buzz. I just tried to call in. Nobody's answering. That's from Buzz.
Pretty
Incorrect.
close to a break.
Jackson.
Well, he's factually incorrect.
Well, keep trying.
Hold on, let me take a look. Hold on. I got an idea of where Buzz called. Oh, now my computer's not loading.
Okay.
Oh, no, it was Big Al who called the text line. Stop calling the text
What
line.
up, Big Al?
2 different numbers.
Let him on the phone.
That's my dude right there.
Yeah.
Love Big
I
Al.
like Big Al too, but you got to call the right number.
Yeah, he always texts me like once every 2 weeks and asks what the number is. I feel like after a while you should just go through the text and see that I sent you that number.
Probably lacking service in that parking lot where he's vacationing.
He texts me every once in a while just to say hi.
Does he?
And then I got a 3 o'clock text from Biff last night again.
3 a.m. or 3 p.m.?
3 a.m.
Did you answer it?
No.
Does it stir you from your slumber, bro?
No, I don't hear the
Was he in
text
Tokyo?
because it's a quick one. It's just a doot-doot-doot-doot. I hear the girl telling me that my phone is charged. But last night, he always, when he texts, this is third person. Here's Biff with his lesbian friend modeling for Biff.
It's so nice to get at 3 in the morning.
I know. Did you ever have sex with these girls? Just take pictures of them. That's all I ever get is pictures. So anyway, it was
Why can't this show not broadcast from strip bars?
Rat-a-tat-tat right there.
That was not a rat-a-tat-tat. That was, who was it? Somebody Johnson. Johnny Johnson?
Johnny Johnson, that's correct.
We had that. Jeremiah Johnson.
Jeremiah. Johnny's the guy Iggy
Right.
would talk with.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 153 or so. There.
Nurse?
There's the text.
Okay, and there's a picture of a lass in there, I see.
Yeah.
Tatted up.
His lesbian tatted friend. Biff's lesbian friend last night modeling for me.
Yeah. He's just excited to share his.
Yeah, he does that quite a bit.
His
But it's
adventures.
always about 3 hours from I'm supposed to get up.
The Swing Haven board member is back. Boys, the play is Key West the last 2 weeks of October. It's Fantasy Fest. Topless ladies with body paint. Always a good time.
Oh.
Swing Haven board member.
Well, yeah, Key West would be a good time.
But
But
we
if
go
you're,
down there and we can hook up with everybody.
if you're from here, the vacation would cost twice as much, at least.
See, I'm a different breed of vacation. I like going into the woods, kind of fishing, and kind of not being surrounded by thousands of people.
That's cheap, inexpensive.
Plowhawk's going to Montana next week, baby.
Yeah, but even like going to like a Colorado, but not Denver, you know, you can kind of go on the outskirts. I think those kind of trips make it a little bit, less expensive. Certainly you're dealing with more of the elements.
Yeah.
But
I think Lexi Bell's in Montana right now.
is she really?
Who was that again?
I think I saw
You're
her
doing a
Instagram.
scene and
No, I think
She used to work here.
visiting a friend. She used to date somebody from here.
Who?
Who'd she date?
I don't know.
account executive.
She would,
How do you know he was here then?
She wouldn't give me the name. I asked her about it at the AVNs because
Bill Straub?
No, because Tim and I actually would talk about this. Look at Lexi, another picture at Busch Stadium.
She would
There's a
be at Busch
picture.
Stadium.
And I said, there's a lot of pictures of you from St. Louis. She goes, I dated a guy from there.
Was it producer Joe?
No, I asked her, I said, can you give a name? He's probably a listener to the show. She's like, I don't want to give his name.
I bet it was Chops Ritter.
I could see it being Chops.
After Sam
Pete from
Snead
Staten Island, what's
punched
up,
him,
Pete?
or other way around?
Fantasy Fest is not fun. Those painted-on milkers are hanging down to their belly buttons. That's from Sonia.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been there once. There are some of those, some of the older, hippie Key West people. But there are some good-looking girls down there.
All right.
Yeah, it's mostly
They
swingers.
looking for the Sapphos?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of swingers.
Sapphos. Cool.
So yeah, but there are some of the old Key West, don't shave the pits.
No.
Hippie types.
Guys, Key West is the Festus of the Keys. That's from Veiled Prophet Doug. Everything apparently is poor and for the fats.
Yeah.
What is nice? What is nice?
Well, we're sitting here living in the garden spot of the Great Plains, so we can easily criticize every other area.
What's nice is it's laid back. All the bars, there's people just hanging out, and they know each other. You can walk around the city and the town with no shoes on.
I don't want to do
It's
that.
just a very laid back.
Imagine the
atmosphere.
asphalt's hot. I don't want to step on a rock.
That's just kind of the vibe down there.
Okay, yeah, I know.
And you can't get any further south in the United States than that.
Think about that, Doug.
Yeah, southernmost point.
It's like, what, 90 minutes from Cuba? Maybe
90
less?
miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can take about 60 miles per hour.
I'll go to Cuba.
Want to do a remote?
I've been there a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been to Cuba?
You scouting prospects?
How many times I've told this story, and now people are going to say, "Oh, you hear this again." So I'm
You
not
were
going
in
to tell
jail
it.
in
I'm not going to
Guantanamo?
tell it. No, I went through Jamaica. That's it. That's all I'll say. I'm not telling the story again.
Oh, I was looking forward to the story about you and Castro meeting up.
No, there's really no story. It's just
In the air, left field, and gone.
Doug, Eric in the Central West End is on the Steve Schmidt Kia of North County phone line.
Line 2.
Yes,
Hello,
Eric.
am I on?
Yes, you're on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you, Eric. You're on.
That's excellent. Doug,
Now you're off. Now we don't hear you. Now we do.
can you hear me?
Now we hear you. Yes.
London.
Yeah, we got you.
I've got a special guest in the car, Doug.
Who's that?
My grandma Marilyn.
Oh, great. Hello, Marilyn.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I don't think I've seen you since, 1965, maybe.
And I got my dad and the Crestwood Coyote in the car as well.
No, the whole folks family is...
Doug, you played Native American ball with him.
Well, we called it Indian ball back then. Jim and I against my brother Greg and my brother Randy. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim, Indian ball. How you doing, Doug?
Well, I'm doing great. Where are you guys headed?
Yeah, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah, we got a family reunion in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Oh, wow. Well, that'll be fun.
Got a timeshare out there?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling in. Haven't seen you guys in a long time.
How's the show going today?
Well, it's no better. It's no better than ever. It's been rough. We're trying to eke out a living here before we put in for our government cheese.
Plowsy, how do you eat all that crap in the morning?
Oh, I don't know. I just do. I'm gonna eat a popsicle after the break. So I'll
Be
probably
number 3.
Yeah, I'll probably put 5 or 6 down during the show. Trying to break some records here.
It's so amazing. Did you ever eat that stuff while you're shaving?
Oh man.
You could.
I used to when I nicked and cut myself. You could always put that ice cream bar there, but with the Manscaped, there's no nicks, no cuts.
nicks?
No, it's just a breeze.
That's an idea for OnlyFans.
Sorry, Marilyn.
Oh yeah, I forgot my grandma was in the car.
Oh, yeah. Watch your language. Watch your language.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll let you guys go.
Okay, thanks for calling in. All
Doug,
right,
that
have
was
fun,
Eric in the Central
folks,
West
family.
End.
Yes.
With
that's
Jim,
Jim and their
Crestwood
mother.
Coyote, and Mother Marilyn.
Right. Now, Marilyn was the mother of my friends back in the early 60s.
Was she a
and
little
she's still
Spitfire?
around and doing great.
Was she a little Spitfire? She sounds super nice.
Oh, yeah, they were all very nice, extremely nice family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gross
it's just
mother
great that
calling.
she's still around. She's got to be
Yeah, gross mother.
well over 90, I guess.
Isn't Grossmother 135?
Well, she would have been, but she got shot in the neck.
Correct.
That'll shorten your lifespan. Just trying to get the mail. Here come the pellets right in the neck.
Well, Mickey Regan, Jimmy Moran.
Grossmother, she's down.
Guys, Marilyn is Tucker. He is upping his game. Thanks. That's from Danny Tanner.
He's playing all 4 characters. In the
I hope a tornado drops directly down onto that car and they get
Oh.
sucked into the stratosphere.
They're on their way to Fort Wayne.
That's from the Shrewsbury Seats Never.
Oh.
Guys, what happened to Caller Jordan? Is she still hot? Thanks. That's from Steve in Wildwood. That's Eric in the Central West End's
That's him again. Yeah.
Love interest. I think that's been they parted ways years and years and years ago, Doug. I haven't seen Caller Jordan in years and years and years.
Well, ours has always been the type of program where friends feel they could drop in at any time, and that's all the Fultz family was doing right there.
I'm sure Mr. Licks loves the family reunions in Fort Wayne.
Guys, that was a nice reunion. Maybe next time do it over some Jell-O at Delmar Gardens. Get these mother effers off the air. That's from Aunt Peg. Doug, it doesn't matter who calls into the
I
show.
know.
A family you know, they either want them to go up into a tornado.
They want everyone dead.
They seem nice.
They were very nice.
You guys like Jell-O?
I do.
I don't eat much
Oh, my
of it.
God.
Doug, Mount Rushmore of Jell-O flavors. Go.
Oh, cherries right up there.
No,
at
it's
the top.
lime. Oh, it's
Yeah, it's lime.
Lime is lime. What about orange, bro? What
We
about
gotta come up
orange?
with 4. I can get cherry in there if I want.
I didn't even know we could. Yep. Isn't there a blue one?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a blue raspberry.
There's always been a green, too.
Lime, baby.
Yeah, lime's good.
What's great about Jell-O is you can just open wide and just swallow it whole.
Well, what is it exactly? Is it
Gelatin?
Yeah. So what are you eating there?
It's like pig fat, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I might make a Jello squares for the car for Montana.
Don't do it.
How you gonna keep it cold, brother?
Oh, we got a nice cooler with ice.
Oh, have you got a
We'll
cooler?
triple bag it. And
Guys, there's a fat in your YouTube chat complaining about the criticism of the golf.
I'll take a look. See?
Of the Gulf area?
Oh, great.
I don't know what's going on, Doug. Let me take a look.
Destin's a
here
great
we are.
place for family
What do we got?
vacation.
The beaches, water on the Panhandle Gulf side are 100 times better than anything in the Outer Banks. I disagree. Been to both. Outer Banks are elite.
Well, I bet the water's a lot warmer in the Gulf.
Yeah, but the waves are more fun for boogie boarding in the Outer Banks.
Oh.
Not that
You're a boogie board, bro?
Didn't realize you were such a maverick.
Dude, boogie boarding is one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah, me and Tim brought this up after a sound story. Remember the renderings of the new stadium in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mississippi
surfing.
look like
It's the guy who
Pale blue
Miami
waters.
Beach.
Yeah.
You
The
got
pale blue waters of the mighty Mississippi.
dolphins
Yeah.
like jumping in.
People jet skiing.
blue water.
So perfect.
Speaking of which, you see they put SoFi Stadium inside the Super Bowl ring. They just came out with the Super Bowl rings for the Rams, and SoFi Stadium is inside the ring.
Oh,
Of course
I
it
don't like
would.
it. I don't care for that.
And he's just gonna keep winning things, Doug.
There would have been a lot of people who could have boated right on up to the stadium.
That's
there.
correct. Wouldn't it have been fun, like at Husky
Yeah.
Stadium for the
Yeah.
University of Washington? It would have been the exact same thing.
And if anyone should get drunk and fall out of the boat, the current would take them to New Orleans in about a half an hour.
It's so choppy. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's all the refrigerators.
Oh yeah, the cordwood bodies.
We could buy a barge, TMA barge.
That would be dope. Have parties on it.
What's the call-in number? I have a question for Ken. Thanks. That's from Brest. Doug, it's 636-9004 TMA.
Yeah.
Those are the Steve Schmidt Key of North County phone lines. Then you have the Design, Air, Heating, and Cooling email of the day, the morning after at InsideSTL.com. And, of course, our Engineer Design Facilities text inbox, 314-881-TMA5. This is our Munganess 7 o'clock hour. Munganess, the official automotive dealership of TMA, and you get to see us all in person tomorrow night, and we will be naughty. TMASTL.com is where you can get your tickets to Trivia Night. Why not come and get dinner and all your drinks, and it's $50, and you got Uncle Leo's on top of it, and you got a bottle of vodka.
Sure.
And it's TMA Trivia tomorrow night at St. Gabriel's. Doors open at 6:30. Trivia gets underway at 7:30. We'll all be there. Plenty of people from Hubbard are going to be in attendance. Looking forward to it. TMASTL.com, and portions of the proceeds going to our charity partner, Friends of Kids with Cancer. Brandy was in studio last week, and we are looking forward to raising money for Friends of Kids with Cancer tomorrow night at St. Gabriel's. And then I'm looking forward to the handball courts, but that's a separate event. That's my own.
Yeah.
That's my own.
I mean, the night can't go
LLC.
by quickly enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get these questions over so you can get to the handball court.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's one of the best handball players ever to come out of St. Louis.
Can I have initials, please?
MF.
MF. Mike Fisher?
Yep, that's correct.
Mel Freeman?
Michael Frank.
First name's right.
What did I say? Mike? Mike
Flanagan.
Mike Flanagan?
You won't guess.
Second letter, please.
I can tell you that he owns Telania's. You probably don't know.
Second
Faraday.
Second letter.
I.
Mike Feinbaum. No. Was it Mike Fisher?
Vitelli.
No.
Third letter, please.
A.
Mike Fiala.
That's it.
Mike Fiala. Okay, that was easy.
He was one of the best to ever come out of here.
Now, how would any of us know that?
Because I knew Mike.
Well, that you knew him, but how would we know it?
What a wild response to that question.
Well, there was a time when handball was big in St. Louis. There were handball courts all over the place, not just down in Francis Park.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were playing handball back then.
And this Mike Fiala was quite a player, I guess.
He was very good.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a hijacking. We were talking about handball. I threw out a
Well,
handball player.
I don't know how we could have
Somehow it's a
possibly guessed
hijacking.
that. You're going back, what, 60 years now?
I said you wouldn't guess it. I said there's no way you'll know.
But I got it. I did guess it. Mike Fiala.
Buzz says he's on hold.
Yeah, I think he is.
Buzz wants to talk
All
it
right.
over on the Steve
My
Schmidt Key
ear.
of North County phone.
All right. Hello, Buzz. Buzz. Buzz.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, so my vacation took a lot of heat. I wasn't really expecting that.
Buzz, for the record, Buzz Doug is the one who asked if he was, poor because you were going to Pensacola for vacation?
Yeah. You down on your
Yeah,
luck?
It screams middle class. I mean, we're loading up the RAV4.
Yeah.
We're excited about fried shrimp.
Mhm.
mini golf and a Dolphins cruise on a pontoon boat, so I kind of get the heat that's coming.
Well, you're living the dream there. You're doing the best you can.
But Mr. Lakes needs to knock it off, and I'm.
Oh, does he?
Clipping that off.
He goes to South Padre Island and like buys Bahama Mamas for 20-year-olds and listens to Diplo. So I don't want to. I'm just kind of sick of what he has to say.
Yeah,
So
I can see you are. Yeah.
sorry, it really works me up. But all right, guys, get back to that Mike Fiala talk.
Okay. All right.
Doug, that was Buzz, who says that Mr. Legs goes to South Padre and buys drinks
For 20-year-olds.
on
spring break.
No idea.
No,
Well-
he got a super wealthy wife. That's why he's always.
That's what the deal is?
If he does live in Huntley, he has way too much time on his hands and is not old enough to be in a position to text an AM radio show.
No, we're HD2 now.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a
That
professional.
blows my mind. We are on HD2.
Yeah, I'm not a professional private investigator, but I can tell you he does not live in Huntley.
I agree.
With pretty much 100% certainty.
And not Ladue either, right?
No.
He's not in the corridor.
No, he
he's
isn't.
just not in
No,
there.
he's not. No.
Guys, why did Diplo just catch shrapnel? Thanks. That's from Big Don Johnson. I hate Buzz. What kind of name is Buzz anyway? Did your parents hate you? That's from Dave in Maryland Heights. Buzz, I hope a tsunami wave lands directly on the shanty you rent. That's from the Shrewsbury Seats.
Could there be a tsunami in the Gulf of Mexico?
I believe so.
First the Fultz family got it, and now Buzz.
I like that name, though.
I don't know.
Buzz was that not Macaulay Culkin's brother in Home Alone?
It was.
Yeah.
Why it got
Doug,
so
watch this.
popular.
Buzz, your girlfriend, woof. Wonderful.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Thank you. Daniel Day-Lewis.
And he looks a lot different.
Buzz?
The actor.
Have you seen him now?
What's going on with Buzz?
Oh, he
So does
looks.
Macaulay Culkin. He looks like a crystal meth victim.
Oh, just wait till you see Buzz.
What about his brother, who's in Succession?
Kieran.
Yeah.
Buzz, could your voice be any more nervous? Try again next time. And I don't summer domestically, you dolt. I'm international. That's from Mr. Lakes.
Oh. He doesn't summer domestically.
Ooh, what is this picture I'm looking at?
He looks a little like John Candy.
Look at how like he's almost like lather grease.
Is that, you read the picture of him in a Save the Whale shirt?
No, like that pink.
Looks like he's covered in urine.
Oh.
Brine everywhere.
That might be photoshopped. I'd hope it is.
Oh man, he wears a lot of pink.
Does he?
Boy, does he.
Well, you got to wear something, I guess. He was good in that movie.
Buzz, keep on me down.
Oh, another
What do you got to
lady's
do?
calling in. Another lady's calling in. That's exactly what's going
Okay.
on, Doug. Ryan Kelly's our title sponsor. What's he got to say?
Well, what he's got to say is get those mortgages locked in and do it now. The housing market started to cool. Inventory's still low. Houses are selling fast. You need to be pre-approved today with the Home Loan Expert. The Home Loan Expert has lower rates, loan programs for almost everybody, and a 10-day closing guarantee. You heard that right. 10-day closing guarantee. Not 11, not 9, 10-day closing guarantee. Most lenders will take sometimes as much as 3 weeks. Not at the Home Loan Expert. 10 days. Also, get that rate locked in now. In case the rates go up, you'll be locked in. You won't have to pay the higher rate. And if rates should go down, you'll get that lower rate. It just makes sense. If you're looking to buy a house, now's the time to get locked in at thehomeloanexpert.com. Ryan Kelly, of course, has rates for everybody. He's got the VA loan program, the Hero loan that is so great for veterans who qualify. They've got the teacher appreciation loan, the Workers Union Appreciation Loan. If you're a teacher or a union worker, you get a $500 gift card when you close, whether you're refinancing or getting a new loan. So if you're in the market for that, Ryan Kelly and the Home Loan Expert is the place to go. It's at thehomeloanexpert.com.
There it is. Ryan Kelly, title sponsor of this show for a decade. Stratum Structural Systems. If you are dealing with any foundation issues while it is this hot, make sure you work with Matt Ford and Brett Groman and the great team at Stratum Structural Systems. I worked with them when I had a waterproofing issue. They take care of waterproofing and foundation pairing. It's Stratum Structural Systems. And here is the deal. Look for large cracks in the soil around your house, soil shrinking and pulling away from the house, windows and doors sticking on the inside, cracks in the brickwork or tearing of caulking around the window of the house. If you see any of these signs at your home, call Stratum today, 314-620-8153, so that they can come out and put an action plan in place. And remember, it is a free inspection. It is free from Stratum. If they do have to have a repair process, you get $100 off when you tell them you're a TMA listener. 314-620-8153 or go online at stratumrepair.com. Doug, got Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies. I know you guys are big fans. I'm a big fan. 314-889-0503 or go online at evergreenstl.com. He is a wonderful sponsor of the podcast and of TMA, and he is with us right now on the Steve Schmidt Kia of North County phone lines.
Great.
Hello, Mark.
Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, Hansy.
Hello,
friends. Happy Friday, everyone.
Well, same to you. Things are beginning to look a little bit better in the stock market, aren't they?
How about that? I said that it wouldn't last forever. I don't know what direction it's going to go next, but long term, we know where it's going to go. Have a plan. Stick to the plan. Same thing over and over again, but that's what works.
Yeah. And the plan for a lot of people is start saving early, right?
Amen.
Save early, save often, start small, build on it. That's how you get success as you're building things up. And as I always put it, it's about having it fit into your life without taking over your life. So if you're somebody like Jackson, you start small. You start putting a little bit aside. You work in what you can manage, and then you build on it. It's easier to go from 50 to 100 than from 0 to 100. So if you can do 50, do 50. It doesn't matter what you start with. Just start doing it and then build it up.
Yep.
How important is it to live above your means to try to convince people that you're wealthy when you're really not?
Right.
If you are a, let's say, South County 7, and you really don't have very good prospects for meeting up with a lovely lass on a Saturday night, it's really, really important that when you're in your 20s, that you build up a lot of credit card debt, that you take out a lease on a 3 Series that you can't afford and drive around and flash it around. And then you can call me and we'll figure out how to get rid of all that debt and make up for all the mistakes of your youth. But you will have stories. We all have to have stories.
That's just good advice right there.
But this is a question for you here, Mark. Hey, Mark, I'm taking some funds out of my refurbished Sibian stock and allocating it to Mike Fiala's handball stock. Good or bad idea? Stay cute. That's from Flip Wilson.
Yeah.
Flip, you and I have actually had this conversation, so I appreciate it that you're actually trying to bring light to bad financial decisions. You see, St. Louis did indeed used to be a hub for handball. So 30 years ago, I'd be all over Mike Fiala. But these days, especially post-COVID, when the interest in Sibians is so very high because people have been shut in, they realize the benefit of it. Stay on the Sibians. Stay off of Fiala.
That's right.
Fiala's got to be pretty old right now.
I don't think
no one's really playing handball anymore.
I don't think he's with us anymore.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mark, if the goal is to make money, is it ever a good idea to fold pre-flop when you're holding pocket aces? That's from Larry Thornton, Doug.
Yeah.
I personally only played one hand of poker ever, and I was dealt those aces myself and got nervous, kind of like Iggy when he's putting, and just dropped them. That was enough. No mas.
Yeah. I can see how that would be the case. Yeah.
Get away from him. Mark Hanna, Evergreen Wealth Strategies, 314-889-0503, or go online at evergreenstl.com. Big fans of Mark Hanna here on this radio presentation. We recommend him to you in the audience. Give him a call, and it will be an incredibly positive experience. I assure you of that. 314-889-0503, or go online at evergreenstl.com. Mark, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, kind sir.
Thank you all. Talk soon.
There he is.
All right,
Great
thank
Mark
you,
Hanna
Hansy.
of Evergreen Wealth Strategies. Send your emails in. Design, Air, Heating, and Cooling. Email the day, the morning after at InsideSTL.com. And don't forget, you can get your Trivia Night tickets at TMASTL.com. And bring cash tomorrow because we're going to be doing 50-50. Domes or Dirt Stars. Mulligans will be sold as well, and it's only in cash. So bring cash for our Friends of Kids with Cancer TMA Trivia Night tomorrow at St. Gabriel's. And remember, all of your Salt and Smoke, Uncle Leo's, Effin' Vodka, and Urban Chestnut are included, and it's $50. Doug, we've decided it's a $1,500 value.
Yeah.
$50.
At the minimum.
Right, just because the bottle
minimum.
sells.
And meeting up with you at the handball courts, that's priceless.
Yeah, me and the Plowboy are only accepting tips.
Okay.
Or a tip.
And cash only, I assume. You don't want a paper trail of any kind.
I don't mind Venmo. Tim Avenue Capital Partners are active in there.
Venmo for Wayne.
I'm a pawn shop.
A lot of cash calls.
I'll take trade.
Cash calls.
You will people could bring in some appliances or something?
I do trade deals.
Okay. Jewelry, costume jewelry. Recently stolen merchandise out of IKEA in the city.
Nipple studs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, yeah. Nipple clamps.
Oh, I like that. It's so good. It's so dirty. I like when guys are dirty. I like it. All right, we got to take a break. We got to shut down this Muggin' Ass 7 o'clock hour. It's 8:29. You're listening to the Ryan Kelly Morning After from the Michelob Ultra Studios.
You're hearing TMA all day on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, featuring the Ryan Kelly Morning After live from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then a full show replay from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., followed by the best of TMA from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., and another same-day replay starting at 10 p.m. Find the full schedule at TMASTL.com. Brought to you by Ryan Kelly at thehomeloanexpert.com, the most efficient mortgage process you'll ever experience.
Doug Vaughn here, along with the home loan expert Ryan Kelly. Ryan, the real estate world is really kind of crazy right now. How do you get through it? How does anybody figure it out?
Well, the whole world's crazy right now.
Yeah, seems like it.
At some level, everything just costs so much right now.
I've noticed that.
Holy cow! And gas is the obvious one, in some of our markets, it's over $5.50 a gallon right now. So gas is the obvious, and groceries. I mean, heck, I used to go to the grocery store at $70, and now it's $120. Airline tickets. We wanted to go see my wife's mother, and went to buy tickets about a month ago, and it was about $198 a ticket. And we held off, and we went and looked at it just this week, and it was like $600 a ticket. Everything just costs so much right now, and it's hard to get by. We hear from clients, they're waiting to get paid to pay the bills, and that's no way to live. The good news is if you're a homeowner, there's never been a better time for a cash out refinance. Mortgage rates have started to come down and your equity is at an all-time high. Our average client received over $54,000 with a simple cash out refinance. How much can you get? Let's find out today. TheHomeLoanExpert.com.
Remember how life used to be exciting and hold promise for all the good things to come?
I used to work with a pastry chef from Bombay. His name was Mesfin.
Remember waking up on Christmas morning and believing in something?
Now, how that will happen, we haven't yet worked out, but I do believe in it.
Well, that's all gone.
In the air, left field, and gone.
Best you can hope for now is a glass of bourbon and a plate full of ribs to distract you from your impending mortality.
I could use some of that pork, pig boy.
Don't fight it. Salt and smoke.
This is Tim McKernan. I'd like to tell you about a company I started just a couple of years ago, and they still own. And it's called Sound Story. It's essentially a 1-hour interview that we do either in person or via Zoom with mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers. They come in and they tell their stories, education, growing up, and of course, family stories, the wisdom that they can share with their loved ones for generations to come. It's an audio heirloom. It's Sound Story. To learn more, go to mysoundstory.com. Hey, this is Tim McKernan for Design Air Heating and Cooling. I am a very happy client. Design Air Heating and Cooling and Seth Goldcamp and his incredible staff, which you can find online at designairservice.com. Just go to the website, click on the Book Now tab, and any issues you may be having with your HVAC system, they will take care of immediately. The customer service, second to none. It's Design Air Heating and Cooling online at designairservice.com.
Hey, Tim, so we sold out the golf tournament in 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, real passionate audience.
So let's do a trivia night and charge like $85 a person?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, for sure.
Yep, $85. That's the ticket.
You've just heard the stupidest conversation ever. We didn't sell this one out in 3 minutes or even 3 weeks. So here's the new deal. Get single tickets to TMA Trivia Night for $50 or $400 for a table of 8. Hosted by TMA, and it's all about TMA and St. Louis sports. July 23rd at St. Gabriel's. $50 get you beer from Urban Chestnut, food from Salt and Smoke, late night food from Uncle Leo's Pizza, and a whole bunch of trivia. This isn't some weirdo porn star thing. It's just a bunch of food and a bunch of drinks and some sports trivia, so bring the wife. And it's happening at a Catholic grade school. Come on, man. A portion of the proceeds benefit Friends of Kids with Cancer. $50 while supplies last. Find out more at TMASTL.com.
You can get an insurance quote anywhere. Ask yourself, what is my provider doing for me? Do I have to hit prompts? Do I have to deal with chatbots? Am I put on hold? Is it always a different person? Are they local? Are they proactive in the community? Do they represent the #1 provider of auto and home insurance in the U.S.? The James Carlton State Farm team is comprised of individuals right here in your neighborhood. We are out supporting our Blues, Cardinals, Bills, and Tigers. Do something new in 22 and kick the out-of-town companies to the curb. Give us a call or go online to carltoninsurance.net. If your insurance costs a leg and an arm, call James Carlton, State Farm.
Here's Action Jackson with 3 more ways to get TMA content.
Watch TMA on YouTube. Click the bell to subscribe. Download the podcast. Find it at tmastl.com or wherever you podcast. And check us out on TikTok at TMASTL.
Thanks, Jackson. It's the Ryan Kelly Morning After on 105.7 FM HD2.
You got to be on acid to understand what's going on this show.
The Ryan Kelly Morning After.
KPNT FM HD2.
Collinsville, St. Louis.
Welcome back, Ryan Kelly Morning After. It is our appliance discounters, 8 o'clock hour. Timothy Michael McCartan, Douglas Sullivan Vaughn, the Plowhawk, and Action Jackson. We had to get out a little early.
Assignment?
Yep.
All right. Journalism-based, I guess.
I assume it's journalism-based.
You know, the first one in the bathroom, and yet...
Yeah, he C-blocked Jackson, and then that C-blocked me, and then I said to the Plowhawk, I said, hey, when we come back, Plowhawk goes, we'll come back now. And I go, okay, I guess I'll hold my little wizard's room trip.
Well, you can go. We can give a take.
Go to the larger restroom.
I mean, me and
You're
Doug...
all right. Like, it's only like 20 feet more, but yet, alas, we don't go.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't either when you lay it out like that.
I would always go to the bigger one. You know for sure you're going to be able to go.
And you might be able to peek over and see what the guy next to you is.
Yeah,
bringing
that's
to
the
table.
bonus. Yeah.
Well, you can't because it's like a Hollister dressing room. They got like the wicker doors.
Hollister dressing
Wicker.
Isn't it?
Well, or rattan.
Oh, I like that.
No, you're much more... I mean, you live in
must be
Sunset
nice.
Hills, South City.
There's
We
no
have
rattan
we
in
have
South
wicker.
City?
Outside dirty. We gets down dirty. For the crown dirty.
Wicker's all right, but once it breaks, it's hard to fix it.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Wicker?
And rattan,
418-181-TMA5.
very similar. Very similar.
You can call in. Many people are calling in. We've had people representing that they're ladies on the Steve Schmidt Key of North County phone lines, but they turn out to be Chris Raby. So that's something that maybe the filtering system isn't as sophisticated as we had thought.
We thought it was Sarah from Frontenac.
That's correct.
Wasn't
Dupe me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nope, that's not something we can read on the air. You can email in, though, and Jackson does have a filtering file for that. The morning after at InsideSTL.com for our design, air, heating, and cooling email of the day. The morning after at InsideSTL.com. Call in, like I said, or text in 314-881-TMA5. Get in that YouTube chat. It is hot this morning.
Yeah, it is.
It is really hot. It's fun to see like people hooking up and like, okay, let's meet here, and I'll use my hand.
Oh.
So that's going on in the YouTube, youtube.com/TMASTL. Use the TMA app, download that. More than 4,100 people have subscribed to the YouTube page, and I feel like about 2,500 have hooked up and swapped fluids. So that's cool to see that our listeners are getting to know each other better. And
so almost 2/3.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like after tomorrow night, that number's going to be about 3,500. Should be so hot.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just hope they can wait till they leave the gymnasium proper.
Guys, Licks used the word summer as a verb. He just might be from Huntley.
Wouldn't the Huntley people summer in Michigan or someplace, or the Cape?
Cape.
I would actually say where the Plowhawk is going. You know where it is? I'll give you the answer. I know, and I don't want to say I know the answer because what do I know? Tam Avenue. But I would tell you the answer at this moment, Idaho. That's the answer.
Yep.
I thought Idaho was where you went to buy a very expensive ranch. But if you're just summering...
Well, yeah, people can buy expensive ranch in summer. They hire hands to take care of it.
Oh, do they?
100%. You should see some of these properties out there. It's freaking incredible.
There's ridiculous money right now, and where the Plowhawk is going.
Ted Turner owns like a huge amount of Montana, does he not?
Yes.
In Idaho, they're going for the potatoes?
I don't think so. My uncle used to live in
I guess.
some town that starts with an R, and they had the first colored TV.
The first colored TV?
Yeah.
In an R starting city?
Ringo, Idaho, or... Man, I forgot what it was. But yeah, we stayed there.
I've never been to Idaho.
It's fun. Montana's better.
Ted Turner owns over 100,000 acres in Montana.
And those people just love when the rich come in there and jack up the property values.
Ted Turner's still alive? You don't hear of him anymore.
I think he is.
He used to be all over, everywhere. And he just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, he's still alive, 83 years young.
Oh, I would have thought older than that. And Kroenke owns a bunch of land up there, too.
The Steamer.
Yeah, he loves buying ranches. He's just a working man.
Mm-hmm.
Buying places and forcing the people who already live there to move.
Low-income retirees, forcing them out. What a hideous soul.
Charles Barkley did an interview with Gary McCord. I'm a big Gary McCord guy. I didn't know he had a Sirius XM show.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley met with Greg Norman yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, to discuss broadcasting for Live Golf. Here's what Charles Barkley had to say about Live Golf and the criticism it's getting.
Okay, at the Live
My agent says, we have no idea what's going on with Chuck. Chuck ain't taking the job. He don't know anything about the job. They haven't told him what. They don't even have a TV deal.
Nope, they don't. They don't.
Yep. I said, but like I say, I'm gonna take the meeting. They have, like I say, I don't even have any idea what they want me to do. But like I say, I'm a golf fan. I love the PGA Tour. I got no problem with Live, and I'm gonna take the meeting. Then I'm going to see what's going on.
Now, Chuck, let me ask you. You would have to get a lot of money from Live because I'm assuming a lot of those sponsors would go away, correct?
Correct. Well, I don't know. I'm assuming some of them would go away, but that's why this whole thing is fascinating. For me to give up, because like I said, I have no idea how TNT is going to respond. I don't even know if they'll let me do it.
How long's your contract for?
I don't even know if I would have. I mean, I might have to resign from TNT. And then I know my sponsors. I know some of the guys have lost sponsors. So that's why I say there's a lot of conjecture and stuff out there. I wish I could give somebody some answers.
Oh, Chuck.
Okay. Sounds like he's not sure what he's doing either. But just, thinking the kind of way he was talking around in circles there, they must be talking numbers so big that he's even willing to consider retiring from
Probably $80 million. Is it more than that? Is it less than that?
He's making $10 million a year from TNT.
Well, if they gave him $20 million a year, I guess you'd go, right?
For a 5-year guaranteed deal, there's $100 million out the door.
For him to call golf.
He said, in a perfect scenario, I'd like to do both. I'd love to do both. He told the New York Post, I don't know how Turner's sponsors are going to feel about it. I know there's going to be some blowback.
No way he'd be able to do both.
Why?
Just no way. In terms of how many sponsors. And that's not a bash on the sponsors or Chuck. I mean, everybody has their right to, support or not support, things. Some people like some things, Doug.
He said, I told Greg Norman, listen, they are making up words like blood money and sports washing. I said, we have all taken blood money and we all have sports washed something, so I don't like those words, to be honest with you. If you're in pro sports, you are taking some type of money from not a great cause. That's Charles Barkley to the New York Post.
Yeah, probably so.
At least he'll be the one that's probably going to be honest and say, yeah, I did it for the money.
Well, he's already said that. I asked him that. He said, yeah, give me $200 million, I'll kill a family member.
That is what he said.
Oh.
So, yeah, he's already said he'd do it for the money.
How would you pick the family member you're going to kill?
Out of a fishbowl.
Yeah, like you pick your roster.
Random. Yeah, I would think randomly would be better.
Munganess box.
But there might be one that you would really like to see suffer.
Wow, got to open that up. This is interesting from Big Don Johnson. He says, is it pronounced Coeur d'Alene? Is that the area in Idaho?
I don't know.
Jackson, this sounds like something you might know.
That sounds right.
Is the hotbed of hot wifing in the Northwest. It's from Big Don Johnson.
Is that right?
I didn't know that.
Hot wifing. And that's very similar to cuckolding?
Is that correct?
Well, that girl that was quoted that you brought up.
Claudia Agary.
She said cuckolding, which is wrong. It's not cuckolding if the husband agrees to it. There's no cheating involved. So, no, but, I mean, what else is to do in Idaho except pick potatoes?
Coeur d'Alene.
Well, you could probably do everything in Idaho you could do here.
No. Is hot wifing hot here?
I don't know. You tell me. You'd be more an expert than me.
No, why would I be an
Because you've been around the block a lot.
I'm not married, and I'm not a female. Hot wifing is, the guy is letting other guys come in. I've always had the guy there with me, not by myself. Now, I did have one, the husband.
I thought we were going to get to something.
Spielberg.
You ask a question, you know about this, and I start to tell you, and you.
Well, I'm happy to hear it. I just think if we
stop with this. I know I'm going to be 65. My God, I'll figure out Medicaid. The same number every day, 5 times a day.
That vibrator is the loudest I've ever heard a phone.
Well, I don't know what else to do except turn the
block
phone
block the number.
I can't block the number.
Yeah, I bet you could.
I'll just find another one to use. Anyway, I didn't want to be with the husband.
That's probably a common sentiment.
No, I knew they were part of the Beach Loafers.
No.
And I've never been with anybody from the Beach Loafers because we're all good friends. Well, she wanted it bad.
Clip that off. Snag that audio.
She was the one that. It was the day I got the bad earache, or I got the bad.
You remember that day with the bad earache?
No.
Ear got stopped up, and I had to have the guy from Montego Bay come in to do an ear cleaning, which should take 5 minutes.
What did Montego Bay have to do with it?
That's how far away he had to come.
Oh.
There was nobody in the grill.
No doctors at all in the grill.
They could do an ear cleaning. An ear cleaning is basically a syringe and some peroxide and water.
Couldn't
Done.
any nurse do that?
Nurse.
No, we had to call him in, and he screwed it up. Where he had to take almost like a scalpel and start digging in there. But she kept bugging. She goes, all right, he gave us permission to have sex without him. You ready? I said, I got the ear stopped up. I got to wait till the doctor gets here. And it's like every 30 minutes. When's he coming? When's he coming? I said, God, Mike, quit begging. So finally he came, and I got it done, and I went back to the beach. He goes, get it done? Get it done? I go, yeah, let's go. So I had sex with her without the husband.
You reluctantly did it.
No, I
with
did
this
it.
ear
But
issue.
I was getting tired of the begging.
Attractive gal or no?
Yeah, she's attractive. She's kind of taller. She's like 6'2".
6'2"?
Yeah, she's a big one.
Jinx, Coke, rails.
But very, yeah, she's attractive. Great body. We started with a shower, but he wasn't there. And that's, I guess that could have been hot wifing. He let her go without him.
Did you consider you were cucking him?
No, because he gave permission.
He's very clear on this,
Are you
Doug.
sure he did, or did she just say
Ah, Bill.
No, he said it's okay.
that? How do you know?
Yeah.
Because he told me.
Oh, he told you.
He says, yeah, I'm not going to give the name because you're pretty easy to find on Facebook. It's kind of an odd name. Said, yeah, she said you just want to be with her without me. That's fine. I gave her permission. That's fine.
And then off you went. But then you had the ear thing.
Yeah, I had to wait for the ear infection or the ear cleaning to get done.
Sonia says there are quite a few hot wives in the metro area. You would be shocked. That's from Sonia. So cryptic, Doug.
How would Sonia know? How does anybody know if there's a lot or not?
Sonia Shin?
No. Sonia, text
her. Two Sonias.
She's Sonia. I think they were on Facebook, like, messing with you. Someone named Sonia.
Messing with me?
If I remember the origin.
I think you are correct, Jackson.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of those that probably block them.
Sonia, why don't you call in and give us all the dish? Doug, watch this. Spill the tea.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Well, is there a website that advertises hot wifing?
Yeah. Why don't we all go hot wifing this weekend at St. Gabriel's?
Because how would you know there's a lot of people doing it?
Sonia knows.
Is there like a list you can sign up for? Dudes can sign up for it, then the hot wives go to the list and pick?
Nice.
It's like the Masters lottery.
Is there a hot husbanding? What about hot husbanding?
Mr. Smith would know. Call in.
Yeah.
Call in, Smitty.
636-9004-TMA. Oh, here's an offer from Mr. Nipples. Guys, I want to be in a bowl in someone's hot wife relationship. Wanters of this ween root, hit me up. That's Mr. Nipples. So he is officially on the market.
Right. He's thrown his hat into the ring.
Ween root.
I will tell you the hottest story.
Maybe that's our... Maybe that should be the way we make our money, as we start a hot wifing website.
All right, let's start it up. What do you want to call it? Hot wifing?
No, this wasn't hot. This wasn't hot
sounds
wifing.
good.
I can bring in pictures of her Monday from Hito. But we had met online through Denny P's website. People that are going to Hito the same time, they post
Who's
pictures.
Denny P?
He owns a travel agency, but he puts together Wet, Wild, and Wicked every year in December.
Oh, he does.
And that's where when the beach loafers went.
Well, sure.
And I met this couple online, and we kind of hit it off. And he started sending me messages saying, "I have this scenario. It's kind of a dream I have, but would you participate? I want you to just go sit one afternoon on the hot tub by yourself.
Sit in the tub.
And my wife's going to come over and start servicing you while I watch from the mist pool."
What's a mist pool?
It's just a little pool where the grotto is, but it's a little fountain that comes up, and the water's only about...
mist.
The geyser, Doug.
Yeah.
Mist pool.
Mist pool. And the water's only like a foot long. But people put lawn chairs in there and just sit there and lay out.
He's got to be in there for this.
He's going to be in the mist pool watching. And sure enough, it happened. One day I just went and sat there, and she came over, and we became very fast friends.
You and the gal or the guy? They
Both
fell
of
in the
them,
mist
both of
pool.
them. Both of them. There's a picture of me holding like a huge doobie. It's like a foot and a half long.
Nice.
And we all rolled it together. All three of us were in my bedroom.
It took the three of you to do that.
Well, me and the husband just kind of watched, and she did all the rolling, but we became fast friends. And there's a picture of all of us at the pool, the nude pool, at about 2 in the morning. I took some pictures.
Is that a cannabis cock?
Pardon me?
Oh, that's a can of Coke for sure.
I'd love to call in, but I'm busy making beautiful things at work. There are quite a few hot wife couples here in town. Thanks, Mr. Smith.
No? Okay.
Sonia said that there is a hot wife scene in the area where they go to the Lake of the Ozarks and bang it out on cigarette boats.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Sonia who said it.
No, now you're making it up.
No, Big Don Johnson. There is an underground hot wife community here in St. Louis. They like to go to Lake of the Ozarks and get after it on cigarette boats.
Well, it's not really underground. That'd be kind of out in the open, wouldn't it be?
Seems like it to me. Yeah.
Sonia says kinklovers.com is the website we use. Doug, it sounds like somebody ever beat us to
No,
the punch.
we're starting our own website.
Hothusbanding.com.
Right.
And we're just basically like selling ass, like it's just us.
That's right.
Well, you don't have to be a husband to be part of a hot wifing.
Huh?
Well, if the husband gives the wife permission, she's not looking for necessarily married dudes. She's looking for single dudes. You don't have to be
I
a
hear
husband.
you saying. Hotbachelors.com?
No, just hot dude.
Hot dude.
Hot dude for hot wife.
Can you change my text name to Nipples the Bull? Because if you can dream it, you can do it. Thanks. It's Mr. Nipples, who is now going by Nipples the Bull.
You got it.
I missed the real bull and the Apache.
That's right.
Where are they?
I don't know.
I can confirm what Don Johnson just said. I am a part of the hot wife community. That's from Bill's wife.
Oh, is he?
Is she real? Did somebody say she's real?
I think she is. Didn't she text you?
Me?
Yes, I'm looking into her text.
Yeah, she did, but I don't know who it's real or not.
Eric in the Central West End, who called in earlier and was unfortunately invited to get sucked up inside of a tornado with his grandmother, said, I like the hot dad scene at the Ozarks, pounding each other on pontoon boats.
Okay. There's no pontoon pounding here.
You could find yourself a wide variety of like dads in pleated khakis at the Ozarks. God knows what happens after that.
Guys, if I ever get to a point where I repeat stories about a vacation I took 30 years ago where I banged a couple of fat people no one else wants to, just go ahead and hoffa me. That's from Nightmare on Ken Street.
You're never going back to Hito, are you?
No.
You're never going back. There's nothing we can do to change your mind. You and Biff would make a fine quinella.
No, I've had it with them. I've been kicked off their webpage. Now it's just turned into a swingers group that think they're better than everybody else. They run the resort, and so screw them.
Wasn't that what you wanted, a swingers group? Isn't that the whole reason you went there?
No. How many times have I told you?
Oh, gosh, don't scold me. I'm sorry.
I didn't go there to get laid. If I got laid, fine. If I didn't, who cares? I was there just to relax. But it was back in the day. You were lucky if you saw. It was exciting. You see, look at that couple out there on the raft. They're having sex. You know, it happened every once in a while. At the hot tub, you'd see it, but now it's all over the place. Now it's just wide open swingers place.
And that's not what you want.
Well, no, that and it's too expensive. So I'm not interested.
Well, you were given a freebie there.
Well, first week free, second week rack rate.
This is interesting. The hottest hot wife club is at the Arnold White Castle. We meet every third Friday, sauce up on some crave cases, and get after it. Yeah. That's from the soft boy bulldog, Bob Brown.
The bulldog, Bob Brown.
That would just be awful.
What, a couple of crave cases and some hot love making?
I've never been to the Arnold White Castle. Where is it?
It's the third Friday of every month. I assume it's by the water tower. So would that be tonight? Is tonight the third Friday?
Jeffco Boulevard?
Yeah, I think tonight is.
Oh, it's the fourth Friday of the month. Oh. Damn it, we missed it last week.
We'll have to wait for August.
So you have to go and buy a crave case?
And polish it off.
And that's when the hot wives come out? Wow, this guy just gained 30 pounds, and he reeks. Isn't he hot?
Guys, hot guys and car rides to FortWayneIndiana.com is growing too. Thanks, that's from the Crestwood Coyote.
Yeah, well, there's somewhere else I've never been. It's Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Bree Olson's turf. Scott Sprinkled Ballsack says, how about the idea of hot Timming? We could all stand around to get cucked by Tim every once in a while. Thanks, that's from Scott Sprinkled Ballsack.
Okay. Just stand around.
Just watch me do work.
That's the idea. We're all just going to stand around.
Doug, it is Friday, and that means it's time for Iggy's Drop.
Okay.
Of the week.
All right, put the lid closet.
Iggy's Drops of the Week.
Dang, boy, you look dangerous.
Lay down. Give it to me.
Sounds like he had a soaking unit.
Yeah, let's go over to Milo's and let's get you laid.
I think I'm a better porn interviewer.
It was a long, steamy night, and apparently some of these guys are still randy.
Yeah, you want to tell your life story? Just sec. We're just getting wrapped up with anal talk.
St. Louis would be south of Minnesota.
Can you imagine if every time we left the studio to go get a donut or go to the bathroom, 3 people wanted to get a 10-minute interview with us?
Welcome to my world.
I know our table probably won't be good on any type of topics like foot licking or porn or stuff like that.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Dangling pork flank.
Guys can't use a Sibian, can they?
Oh, hell yeah, they can.
If I had as beautiful and asymmetrically shaped head as you do, this girl would be doing a close crop.
Somewhere in the male DNA is that the urge to spread the seed.
They clean out a fleshlight.
What the hell's going on out there?
Pepper and Genie gets automatically downloaded on your phone. Okay, I don't have a choice whether I want to listen to it or not. It's essentially like spamware. I can't even get it off my damn phone.
Tore a butthole open with a dumbbell.
You ever met his mom?
In a traditional hot wifing scenario, the female partner is actually encouraged by her husband to go out and sleep with other people, explains Claudia Aguirre.
To me, it has that cuck smell to it.
What exactly is hot wifing?
Oh, God!
I've got a soft cow waiting for this.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't believe there's one woman listening to the show that wants to sleep with me.
This is the little cherry on top of the treat that is me.
Larry knows I don't have to embellish stories to be better than most of you. I don't know how old I was. I've always lied anyways.
Hey, Wilford Brimley, get a stack together.
Oh, Jennings going to do Pepper and Gina today?
I got to see. I'm waiting on a phone call.
A little different. This a player nobody's ever heard of signing with the Suns.
He was the former #1 pick.
Like I said, nobody's heard of him. Who's Bad Bunny?
No, Pepper and
Free
Genie
ride.
is a great podcast.
Eggplant would look good on an elderly gentleman.
Him and Wainwright, which is the only marketing thing the Cardinals have left right now.
In terms of like selling tickets, you're talking.
Can I ask this? Because I really didn't pay attention.
Wow, can Iggy ask this or not?
I don't. Yeah, sure.
Why haven't we figured that out yet?
Pipe me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
-2 or -3, and I said it's going to be -4, and it was -4.
You're always right, aren't you?
I'm rolling balls.
I look at the boobs.
That's it?
God,
You and Junior.
I mean, there's so many different things I could do with those.
That was Iggy's Drops of the Week.
Doug, you have to feel good about everything it is that we crafted here the past week.
I don't feel great about it. I said some things that I regret, some taken out of context, some I was merely reading. I hope none of this winds up in court. I'm not sure I could defend myself from it, so I just like to apologize right now.
I'm pleased with our work. The great news is that Dear Deidre's podcast has started.
Oh, has it?
And we have the audio of the open of the all-new Dear Deidre podcast. Doug, take a listen if you would.
I'd like to. Go ahead, Blazer.
Hello, this is the Dear Deirdre podcast with me, Sally Land, the Sun's resident agony aunt. Yes, we're taking the Sun's legendary agony aunt advice column from the page to podcast. Every episode, I'll be giving my advice on your real-life dilemmas. We'll be covering everything from sex and relationships to money and careers to managing your mental health and much, much more. And I won't be doing it alone, as each week I'll be joined by special expert guests and some of your favourite celebs too. So, if you're struggling with a problem and feel like you need some advice, the Dear Deirdre team is here to help. You can send your problems to Dear Deirdre at the-sun.co.uk. We answer every single letter sent to us, and there's no problem too big, too small, or too embarrassing. But for now, it's on with the show.
Oh, that's so good.
There's subtitles.
Interesting that it's Dear Deidre. You hear that, Doug? She said Dear Deidre.
Why wouldn't it be Dear Sally?
Yeah, it's a good question.
I think this is like a long-running article thing. I think the original person was Deidre, and now Sally Land is taking over.
Oh,
She actually sounded like Tim when she did. And me, Sally Land.
I like that.
I need subtitles. I didn't understand half the stuff she was saying.
Yeah. And our listeners are encouraged to write in with any problem.
I think Dotem has written some emails in.
Nothing too embarrassing?
Got one through Zach Zane the one time. About him and his father-in-law on a sailboat or something.
What happened with you and Zane Plowhawk? He blocked you or something because you called him a boy pig?
Yeah, I called him a boy pig. He said it was like I was bullying him, but he called himself one. I don't know.
What, is he a boy pig?
Yeah, I don't follow him anymore.
I think I remember you posted a picture of him with a bunch of hashtags, and like a couple of them were like boy pig, like grease gerbil, like a bunch of these.
Oh yeah, the hashtags. Yeah, boy bottom. It wasn't great, but Zane. Then he did like pay for play, right? Like he had to pay for his articles.
The paywall, and he's just disappeared now.
Yeah, that probably didn't go over well. Men's Health, am I correct? It was a Men's
Yes, probably so. Probably so. Yeah. Oh, I would think so. I would think that's exactly where it was. Yeah. Well, he's kind of out of our lives now, isn't he?
We miss him.
Well, he was never really in our lives.
Well, he was a big part of the show for a while.
Great part of the show. He was a wonderful part of the show.
Well, I can't wait to hear who the celebrities are that are going to be with Sally Land. She did say some of the biggest celebrities.
Well, have you considered going on her show? Or
Well, I'm just curious what kind of celebrities there are in England that would come on and talk about not getting a boner and being cheated on by a stepfather.
I don't know.
This is interesting, guys. There's an East Side Hot Wives Club that stretches from Wood River to Pontoon Beach. If you can get past the homemade neck tattoos, it's really not that bad. Thanks. That's from Manute Bowl eligible.
People are giving themselves their own neck tattoos?
How would you even do that?
How would you do that?
You have to ask Manute Bowl eligible. Can we change to Plowsy's drops of the week? Thanks. That's from the Holly Hills Hustler.
I mean, we could. We just haven't done the production for it yet.
Well, maybe we ought to get on that. Who did the production? Who actually puts it together?
I have no idea. I think I'm furloughed.
Oh, I mean now. Who puts them together now?
It's probably Marty.
He does?
Oh, Plowsy puts them together.
Oh, the drops up. I think that's the opens.
No, Marty did the open because that's what it was called, but you can change it to whatever you want. I don't care.
Are you high right now, Plowsy? Or
No.
You just got something you're working on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
I've been higher.
All right.
All right, Doug gets a wonderful program, and it's going to get even better in our Maggie O'Brien's 9 o'clock hour.
Well, it should. Yeah.
You can catch the game in a pint at one of the 2 locations in the Sunset Hills in downtown. And we have the Bird Early Color Cuts of the Week. We have the Design Air Heating and Cooling Email of the Day. Oh, there's Jay Boyd.
Yeah.
Played golf with Jay Boyd last week. Doug, was it last week or 2 weeks ago that I played
Well,
with
I
him?
don't know when you played.
God, I got him roped into this gambling game, and I felt badly about it. And I played terribly, and we got our asses handed to us, and he lost a decent amount of money. And I'm like, sponsor, I've known him for, 15 years, and now he's Venmoing money to guys I'm playing with because I shot like an 80 or something. Crap.
Oh.
You know what I should have done? I should have paid his debt. That's what I should have done.
Well, maybe he's here to get his evens.
He has 2 lasses. You might be able to see them right here in the...
It's actually 3.
There's not
Is that
3,
right?
yeah.
I see 3. What are you doing? What's going on? Whoa.
Hot shots, girls, I guess.
Doug!
What?
The brunette just caressed the blonde's hair. She's still doing it.
Oh, is that right?
She's still doing it as we speak.
Maybe she's a hairdresser.
They're just still doing it now. It's all happening behind me.
And you kind of like it, I can tell, because your voice has changed slightly.
This is never going to end, is it? My lesbianism quest. I guess it's not. Like,
I guess
like if you would have told me when I was 18 that at 45, I would never dream that I'd be on HD2. So you got to take that out of the equation. But
any dream can come true if you work hard enough and you get in trouble with the right people.
Just go over to Biff's. He seems to have it going on every night.
He does indeed.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I still want this going on.
You thought about just following the LPGA tour?
Going out there.
Yeah.
Doing some work.
Doug, that's...
how about this? Chris Nagel. Doug, you're right. He's teeing off on the back 9 today. First tee shot, 327 yards to 50 yards from the hole. That must be nice to have in the bag. 327 yards. And his next shot, 4 feet from the hole. Here
We go. Wellington said, I'd like to have a chance at this old gal without the hawk up. Well, he's getting that chance, and Nagel is going to go low today. Just mark my words, Jack. I think he's on 59 watch now. I think he's on 59 watch.
Okay.
All right, fair
Well,
enough.
yeah, that'd be a nice way to
I
start.
feel like I sold it well. I'll sell you this. Major Brands. Fistful of bourbon. Holy moly. Cockatoli. Here's what you got. Think about it, if you would. Please do. Fistful of bourbon. The weekend is here. It's time to sal in. You got trivia night tomorrow night. The Cardinals are playing in Cincinnati. Incredible atmosphere. They will be wearing the Navy cap, so they will win. There's a lot of common sense in Western wisdom, Doug, like don't squat with your spurs on and always drink upstream from the fan page. And there's also some Western wisdom that's less common, like never steal from a bear, which you can't make for yourself, or a twink doesn't know his worth until he's eye to eye with a rattlesnake holding a toad. I'm sure there's a good lesson in there somewhere, but there's one lesson that is perfectly clear. Fistful of Bourbon is an award-winning blend of 5 straight bourbons and is smooth as a banker on Friday. Get wise and pick up a bottle today. Don't be a damn fool. Please enjoy Fistful responsibly. Imported by William Grant & Sons, New York, New York. And now you are thinking about it.
Yeah, I am.
And it is Friday, and that means Friday night is pizza night. And our partner this week, Uncle Leo's. Oh, God in heaven, I love that Uncle Leo's.
This is like the 3rd week for them, right?
I am telling you. And the Fungo Wings, and Fungo called in last week and said the burgers might be a play.
You think he's making that sauce right now, Fungo?
I could see it.
Or can he
in the
whip
St.
that all
Gabriel's
together?
cafeteria. He told us he does it in the St. Gabriel's cafeteria. Maybe we'll go downstairs, because that's where the cafeteria is, as you know, from the gymnasium, and we'll see him down there making the sauce. Maybe we can bribe him to give us the recipe.
That would be nice.
God, I would, seriously. How do you make... Wings are fried, right?
Yeah, or some are baked, but fried usually, yeah.
And that's the better tastings?
Baked you can get crispy with the baked. I like them sometimes grilled. You ever had a grilled wing? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like smoked wings are good, but fried is the traditional way of doing it.
Boy, if you are looking for a pizza place tonight, Uncle Leo's, and portions of the proceeds from TMA listeners, let them know you're a TMA listener going to Forensic Kids with Cancer as part of Trivia Night, because Uncle Leo's will be there tomorrow night for the late night food. Dinner serving early on, 6:30, salt and smoke. And then, of course, all the beer from Urban Chestnut and the bottle of vodka from Effin' Vodka. So there it is. A Friday night is pizza night. Uncle Leo's, the Miners boys. Like those boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
they make a great pizza.
Yeah.
And Friday night pizza night partner is Uncle Leo's. All right, we'll take a break. Come back with our Maggie O'Brien's 9 o'clock hour. This is the Ryan Kelly Morning After. Tullamore Dew is one of the best known and most loved Irish whiskeys in the world. Founded in 1829 in the town of Tullamore and inspired by early owner Daniel E. Williams, whose initials live on each bottle to this day. As one of the world's top 2 Irish whiskeys, Tully prides itself on exceptional liquid quality. The original triple blend of malt whiskey, grain whiskey, and pot still whiskey come together to create an unrivaled taste and character like no other in the category. Tullamore Dew, Irish whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York, New York. Please enjoy Tullamore Dew responsibly.
Hey, it's Jackson for Rosalita's. TMA listeners know that Rosalita's Cantina has the best patio and the best Tex-Mex in town. From tableside guac to piled-high nachos, the amazing menu at Rosalita's is full of classic Mexican dishes. Plus, it's always time for a margarita, and Rosalita's has the most delicious house and specialty margs in town. Enjoy happy hour specials Monday through Friday from 3 to 7, and let Rosalita's cater your next event. Check out rosalitascantina.com or visit the downtown or DePere location today. Time to get your fiesta on at Rosalita's.
This is Tim McKernan. I'd like to tell you about a company I started just a couple of years ago and they still own. And it's called Sound Story. It's essentially a 1-hour interview that we do either in person or via Zoom with mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers. They come in and they tell their stories, education, growing up, and of course, family stories, the wisdom that they can share with their loved ones for generations to come. It's an audio heirloom. It's Sound Story. To learn more, go to mysoundstory.com.
Doug Vaughn here, along with the home loan expert, Ryan Kelly. Ryan, I understand now we've got 2 St. Louis-based companies coming together to try to make some of this mortgage stuff make sense and be more affordable.
Yeah, and why not, right? You know, one of the questions that we get asked a lot is,
what is it?
Hey, you guys know where I can get a good mover? You know, who should I use to move into my new house? And up until recently, we just, go to Google. Go out there. Find a good mover. We can do better for our clients. We can deliver better service. We can give some options. So we started poking around all around St. Louis. Who are the best movers? 2 Men in a Truck right here, local company.
They're the best.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean it.
I've used them myself before.
There's more than 2 men that show up, too.
There are. Yeah, there's a lot more than 2. There better be.
Here's the deal we put together. If you buy a home and use the home loan expert for your loan, at closing, closing, you'll get a voucher, and you'll get $500 off your move using 2 Men in a Truck. How about that? Not only are you going to get the lower rates, and quicker closing times, but you get $500 off your move with 2 Men in a Truck. Get pre-approved today at thehomeloanexpert.com.
Here's Action Jackson with 3 more ways to get TMA content.
Get the TMA mobile app and enable notifications so you don't miss a thing. See our content on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Stream us on the TMA mobile app and at TMASTL.com.
Thanks, Jackson. It's the Ryan Kelly Morning After on 105.7 FM HD2.
Hey, Tim, so we sold out the golf tournament in 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, real passionate audience.
So let's do a trivia night and charge like $85 a person?
Yeah. It's a no-brainer, for sure.
Yep, $85. That's the ticket.
You've just heard the stupidest conversation ever. We didn't sell this one out in 3 minutes or even 3 weeks. So here's the new deal. Get single tickets to TMA Trivia Night for $50 or $400 for a table of 8. Hosted by TMA, and it's all about TMA and St. Louis sports. July 23rd at St. Gabriel's. $50 get you beer from Urban Chestnut, food from Salt and Smoke, late night food from Uncle Leo's Pizza, and a whole bunch of trivia. This isn't some weirdo porn star thing. It's just a bunch of food and a bunch of drinks and some sports trivia, so bring the wife. And it's happening at a Catholic grade school. Come on, man. A portion of the proceeds benefit friends of kids with cancer. $50 while supplies last. Find out more at TMASTL.com.
Okay. Hot takes.
Yeah.
Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini.
And now the Pepperoncini Show with Darren Atkins and Ken Stroh. All right, take it, fellas.
There it is. That's the open.
Pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini.
We don't know what it is. We don't understand the name. We just know it's stupid. And it's available every weekday, featuring Iggy and the Plowboy. Apparently it's some kind of a podcast or something. Available at TMASTL.com and on the TMASTL mobile app. Whatever. Live from the Michelob Ultra Studios, KPN-TFM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA All Day. Now, back to the Ryan Kelly Morning After on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis.
Hi, Doug.
What in the world is that?
Little Travis Scott comeback for us.
Are you on the 1s and 2s now?
Yeah, you and me. It's just you and me right now.
Everyone else off on assignment.
Everyone else is off on assignment. Sorry for the little gap in the break and the comeback there. That's on me. I'll fix it in post.
That's okay.
You like when people say you'll fix it in post?
No, I don't like that. Do we ever really fix anything in post? Nothing really gets fixed in post. Not on this show.
Never.
Like for a podcast or something? You don't fix anything in post.
And for a podcast, not for the TMA podcast, but sometimes in a podcast, I will.
Huh.
Welcome back to the Ryan Kelly Morning After. 105.7 HD2, the potted plant.
Where is post? Where do you go to fix something in post? Right here?
Adobe. What do you mean?
But I mean, what is there a room? Is there a production studio? Or?
My production studio will do just fine.
That's post.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're really hip to the business when you say I'll fix something in post.
Absolutely. Yeah, you do sound very
All right.
hip to the business. Yeah, we're kind of men down right now. Iggy is obviously, as normal, taking vacation time to go smoke a dart. Tim's in the little wizard's room. And here I am on the 1s and 2s.
Now, what happened to Blousy?
Not sure.
Okay, he's on assignment too.
I would describe him as on assignment for the moment.
The assignments keep pouring in. I haven't gotten an assignment.
Are you looking for an assignment?
Everyone else is off on assignment.
I had to piss, and we just don't have enough time.
Oh.
That's the truth.
Okay.
So, that was the deal. And I'm just like, Jackson, I said to Jackson, how much time we have? 16 seconds. I go, well, I'm going to go piss. So, did you address the Plowhawk situation?
We have not yet.
Okay. So, the Plowhawk started feeling ill in the 8 o'clock hour, Lancis Counter's 8 o'clock hour. And so we scattered about. Jackson's in here now. Plowhawk is heading home or to get tested, I believe. That's what we were talking about out there.
Well, it could have been the fudge bar made him sick. He did have 2 or 3 ice creams in that first
Madison
hour.
had COVID, And he kept getting tested this week. The testing thing. I don't know. I've submitted my theory on the tests.
What's
when I
that?
had it. That it doesn't show up, when you have it, but you'll have symptoms after the fact. So then you're around people and you have it, and that's how I think it continues to just spread when it has these surges, and that's what I think is going on. So
yeah, if you're going to get it, I think you're just going to get it.
Yeah.
Biden has had 4 vaccination shots. He just got it.
Yep, so the Plowhawk, that's what was going on in the 8 o'clock hour, and he bolted like the wind. So hopefully the Plowhawk is all right, and he feels terrible, so he bolted. There you go.
Well, all right, feel better, Plowsy.
Amen.
I didn't realize he was feeling poorly. I just thought it was another horrible show for us.
You can text in 314-881-TMA5, 314-881-TMA5. Engineer Design Facilities, text inbox. You can call in Steve Schmidt Kia, North County phone line, 636-9004-TMA. You can email in for our design, air, heating, and cooling email today, the morning after at InsideSTL.com. It's our Maggie O'Brien's 9 o'clock hour as we broadcast from the Michelob Ultra Studios. Tim McKernan, Douglas Elvin Vaughn, Kenneth Iggy Strode, and Action Jackson is on the 1s and 2s as the Plowhawk had to bolt like the wind. Chris Nagel did hit that birdie putt, so he is on the move, and here we go.
Oh, all right, good for him.
Here we go.
Oh, sure, nice putt. Nice putt.
It's going low.
As he's on my team, I assume that this will be a big turnaround day for me. Although the majors are really the only thing I look at.
Yeah, that is interesting that you only focus on the majors.
Yeah, well, my guy's leading.
Your guy is leading?
Grio 7 under leading the tournament.
Well, don't say that in such a smug fashion.
Had him long 1 under through the day. For the day, he's in 10th.
Sup, Lay Long. Sup, Tim.
Yeah, Nagel, I think one over will make the cut, so a couple birdies here and there. And he's playing the back first, which only has 1 par 5. No, he has 2 par 5, sorry. So the back is a little easier.
Okay.
So go get him, Chris.
All right, yeah, go get him. All right. I've forgotten to pay attention to my fantasy baseball team, too. You know, when you fall deep in the standings, you kind of lose interest in it.
Mm-hmm.
I had 4 days to get a team ready, and I left a guy on a bench last night who had a doubleheader.
Oh, really?
I didn't even look at him.
You beat me. You beat the ever resilient Sauce Bosses.
Oh. I look at my team, I think, that's not bad. And then I just keep losing. Injuries have killed me. Biff says he's calling and no one's answering the phone.
There's nobody back there.
That is accurate. I'm sitting here.
Oh.
It would be difficult.
Okay. Can't answer the phone from here, I guess.
Jackson's response.
You can just put him on hold from over there if you can see the name on the number.
Here, Jackson, I'll put you in a better place. Talk about your pant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Boy, the weekend's almost here. The weekend is like prime time for quality pant.
Have you laid out your pants yet?
Yeah, I would say it's most likely that I'll be wearing my Mugsies to the trivia night. I think probably 1 or 2 of you guys might as well. It's such a comfortable pant, and you just kind of stretch.
You thinking about hiking up the leg a little bit, show off a little more calf?
I'm wearing an evening gown.
Moo-moo.
Mine's in the washer. I would. I could use a pair of those jeans.
Yeah, man, they got great.
I got the khakis.
They got great jeans, chinos, khakis, shorts, swim trunks with that nice liner, Doug, so it doesn't catch up in your balls. You know, it doesn't,
Bill's balls.
It doesn't like swallow you whole with the great shorts. I mean, they're great pants all around. Great shorts. I got the 7-inch inseams, Doug. There's no reason to hike up. They're already up.
How do I know what inseams I have?
You probably have the 9-inch inseams.
How do you know?
That's most likely what they are. They have like a 9, 10, and 7-inch inseams, and I rock the 7s. But I'm trying to show off my thighs.
Is that what it does?
Absolutely.
It shows off more of your curves?
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to, I'm the most eligible bachelor in St. Louis. I'm trying to show what I'm working with here.
And so you do that with tight pants.
Tight, shorter pants, but they look great, feel great, and of course they move with you, not against you. You free your balls once and for all. You head to Mugsy.com. Use promo code TMA for 10% off your entire order over at Mugsy. Again, that's Mugsy.com. Use promo code TMA for 10% off your order and free your balls once and for all.
Women like a Mugsy guy?
Oh, yeah.
You've been told that. A gal will come up and say, hey, I noticed your 7.5-inch inseam.
Yeah, that's right. They don't necessarily even have to say it. You can just see it by the look on their face.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wear those Mugsies, you get all kinds of hugsies.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. That's not bad.
Not good, but it's...
What are your inseams, Iggy? 7.5, or you get 9.5 like I get, I guess.
No, I got mine for golf wear, so I don't want to be showing off thigh.
Why not?
I just have a nice little baggy to it. I don't want it too tight.
Well, I think a lot of people would enjoy a senior thigh show. Yeah. Well, okay. I like my mugsies, that's for sure.
Maybe I'll do laundry today. Then I can wear the mugsies tomorrow.
Well, what's on the docket for today if it's not laundry?
Well, I don't need to do laundry. I don't have a lot of dirty clothes, but mugsies are in there. I really don't want to go to the laundromat in 104 degrees.
Yeah. Not air conditioned? Is it partly outside?
No, but I mean, you have the dryers going in there. It's a little hot.
You just got to sit in there the whole time the clothes
No,
are in
I
there?
don't. I put my clothes in the wash, and then I come back in 30 minutes. I throw them in the dryer. I come back in an hour.
No one's ever stolen them?
I throw them. I've been missing a shirt or two. I think it's just people that see when I'm putting them in. The guys got some nice shirts, and they just kind of.
You think that's what it is?
They kind of take them as I leave.
You got bird dogs watching you. See what kind of shirts you're putting in there.
There was a guy last time. I think we talked about it on Pepper and Genie. This guy wouldn't shut up. Look, I don't mind talking to people.
We got a problem now.
No, I really don't mind talking to people.
Yeah.
If they say, "Hi, how you doing?" You know,
He
blah, blah, blah.
recognized you, no doubt.
No, but
He's not a part of your stardom.
there's six rows of washers in this laundromat for the complex. And I think there's 5 in each row. So it's like 30. And it's on each side. So like 60 washers. I put mine, I get there, I'm the only guy there, so I put mine in 2 washing machines. I come back to put it in the dryer, and there's 3 people in my row doing their laundry. They're like in front of my washer, and the guy's got his clothes, dirty clothes, in my basket.
Your basket? That was yours.
I leave my basket on top of my washing machine. He's got his dirty clothes in my basket, and there's 3 people just crowded in one area. And I said, "Are those your dirty clothes in my basket?" It was an open washer. I said, first of all, it wasn't open. It's closed. That means there's clothes in there. And first of all, it's my basket. There's nothing about an open basket.
It was yours. He had no reason to do
I thought it was open. I said, but it's not open. The basket is mine. It's not an open basket.
No.
I said, can you just get them out of there? You got your dirty skid-marked underwear sitting in my basket that I'm going to put my clothes into? So I'm sorry. So then he takes them out, and then he starts talking to the lady next to him. You ever heard of the microscopic wash? You don't need soap. Have you heard about that? I said, no, I haven't. And I'm taking it out, and he goes, boy, that's a nice shirt. I said, I really don't need you to talk to me anymore.
You said that to
Yes,
him.
I was so upset that he put his dirty clothes in my basket and then tried to make excuses. Then he's just talking to the lady, and then he's talking to the other. Oh, that's a nice shirt. I said, I don't really care. Just stop.
Did you wash out your basket after this?
Hell yes. And then the 4th lady comes. There's 1 washer open. The whole place is open. This lady comes and starts, is this open? Yeah, but so are the other 75 over there.
Hey, come on.
Why is this 5 people in one area here?
It was a little
It was the
party.
worst washing experience I ever had in my life. God almighty.
Well, it's people just looking for some fellowship.
Well, they're not going to get it from me in a laundromat. After you just...
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, well, there you go. Answer that
Jackson's
question.
just in here playing his favorite drops. Doesn't care anything about what's being discussed.
All right.
Doug, you had a problem with that because...
She just got started. It was on tape. Let's start over.
What's up, world?
That, it wasn't a live shot. She had the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot the word studio. It happens to the best of them, and including Benita. And in this case, you go, you know what? Let's do another take.
Right. That's what you do. You just say, oh, stop. Let's start over, please.
And you got 4 people listening, but it's hello world.
Mm-hmm. Well, you try to sell it, I guess.
I don't think I got cameras in that laundromat that I can find that video. Play it.
Find who stole your shirt?
No, I was show you how banty I was with this guy. I'm a very nice guy. I would have said, hey, how you doing? Wouldn't shut up.
You're not someone that should be crossed.
No, I'm not going to talk to you. If you put your dirty clothes in my basket and then it was an open washer. Well, first of all, when it's open, you open the top, you take your wash out, and it stays open. When it's closed, there's something in there.
Yeah.
But you didn't open the washing machine. You just put your clothes in my basket. What does that have to do with an open washer?
I don't know.
Nothing.
You guys almost come to blows?
No, I just didn't want to talk to him anymore.
Could you have handled him?
I don't fight.
Oh.
It wasn't worth fighting over. It's just I didn't want to talk. He just wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
Jackson, they're saying the drops aren't playing on YouTube.
Yeah, actually, my dad just texted me that. I just turned the aux back on.
Oh, no.
Aux was off the whole time.
Hey,
Aux was off.
I'm just glad we heard that before the Burr really cuts of the week. Otherwise, I would have gotten the scolding I would have taken.
Just replay all those drops we missed.
Yeah,
I enjoyed them.
Yeah, here's. Wow. Okay. You want to hear?
Sure, a gentleman enjoys a dry rub once in a while.
Jeff Avelin.
Fried Joe talking about being rubbed down.
Hello, world. Welcome to the Bonita Show. I am here at Fat Buddha.
Okay,
studio,
start over. Missed
where
it.
We're going to record
Couldn't spit it
Joshua
out.
today.
It happens.
I'm with the singer, hip hop artist Joshua. Joshua, say hi to the world.
What's up, world?
Yep, there it is.
By the way, the condos are coming to law.
Hello, Larry. Okay, I didn't realize that was Joshua's big interview.
Nagel bogeyed 11. God bless us all, Doug.
Well,
it's a hard game, isn't it?
Well, it is.
Ain't
Yeah.
that the truth?
Yeah. Hard course, probably.
You know what I texted Welling? I said, you guys still think you can make the weekend last night? So I texted him. He said, a lot of golf left. I said, my man.
You have to believe in yourself.
Think about that, Doug.
Yeah.
Isn't that what isn't that the book Dan Marshall wrote?
Yeah.
Bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself, like I did with the man and the woman.
It's like a picture of a betting slip that says you.
Well, I believe in myself when I play golf, and then after about a hole or two, I stop believing.
It's over.
I suck. I don't believe in myself anymore.
Guys, this laundry conversation reeks of pure poverty. You know you're living a high life when you share community laundry with 300 other hill people.
Yeah.
Doug, that's an unfortunate comment from glove blogger Tom Traven.
That does sound horrible.
Well, it's not fun, but what are you going to do? There's no washer dryer hookups in my apartment.
Get yourself a little condo.
I have to go to the community laundromat, and it's usually empty. I don't expect 5 people to crowd in one area with 10 washers when there's another 70 all over the place.
Well,
Get away from me.
You're not stealing detergent anymore, are you? Maybe these people were mad at you over that.
I got my own. Just spread out.
They don't understand that, apparently.
Obviously not. There was no reason.
I think that's all I got. Wow.
Yeah. There was no reason for the 5th person to come in there.
These are problems a lot of people don't even think about, that they're simply not spreading out enough in these apartment complex laundromats.
These people weren't. Let me ask you, if you were doing your clothes in a laundromat and you walked in and you saw an aisle that had 4 people standing in it and there's 70 other open washers, would you go to the one with the 4 people?
Probably not.
No. Why did she?
I don't know.
Think about that.
How long ago was
Can
it?
I sneak in here? Why don't you sneak out over there?
I'm still upset about it. Did this happen like last week, or we're going back a few years?
No, it was last week, actually.
Was it?
I did laundry a couple weeks ago because I was going to play golf with Tim, and I'd just thrown my wash in. But then I had a couple of pair of pants that I needed done last week, and I'll just do the rest of it. I had some sheets and pillowcases I could throw in there. So I'll go do a quick load. And that's when it was. Nothing better than a quick load.
And you got quarters with
actions
you?
speak louder than word.
Can you use a credit card for that, or you still got to pump in a bunch of quarters?
There's a few that have quarters still, but they turned it over to where you just get a card. You put your credit card in, you want to say $30, then they give you a laundry card pops out, and then you use that. You just put that in there, and it tells you how much you get.
Well, sure, okay.
So that's what I use. It's easier than trying to find quarters somewhere. Let's see if I got it here. I'll show it to you, Doug.
I'd love to see your laundry card.
Friday show and tell
Show
on
and tell.
TMA.
Where's my
Maggie
laundry
O'Brien's 9 o'clock hour.
You're gonna be
Show and tell.
Yeah, there's my laundry card.
pulling out your laundry card.
Yeah.
It's a money card.
That's nice. It says money card on there.
Money card.
Yeah.
Looks like a credit card.
Treat this as cash. Do not throw it away.
Now, I do have a question here as far as cards.
Jackson, your stock is skyrocketing with the audience with your selection of some of the drops.
Well, maybe you guys can answer this.
It's a rare time where we're getting compliment. I'm sorry for talking on
That's
the show.
okay. No, go ahead.
Doug, I would like to recommend to the audience emailing in the Design Air Heating and Cooling email of the day, the morning after at InsideSTL.com. That's coming your way in 15 minutes. But right now, it's time for the Burley Coloring Cuts of the Week.
Cuts of the Week are brought to you by Bertarelli Cutlery. Visit them on the Hill or online at bertarellico.com. Cut 1.
So, Iggy, when someone asks you how P&G is doing, you always say, well, I don't know. I haven't checked the downloads to see how we're doing. Well, it's irrelevant, okay? Jackson set it up in such a way that if you're subscribed to TMA for podcasts, Pepper and Genie gets automatically downloaded on your phone, okay? I don't have a choice whether I want to listen to it or not. It's essentially like spamware. I can't even get it off my damn phone.
That's right, scrub.
So when segment 3 ends, I get catapulted into, how to relax on the weekend instead of segment 1 the next day.
Well, you don't have to listen to it.
No, you don't.
Just because it downloads doesn't mean it automatically plays in your ear.
Rack them up.
I hope sponsors know that when you go to sell this thing that, we don't have a choice,
It's really exciting.
Really, Woodward and Bernstein over here, Lex.
There's not going to be a lot of sponsors.
What a dig you found there.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna sell it. You have no choice. You want in? What do you care? I really don't care about the downloads.
Oh.
I'm sure our salespeople do, but I don't know how it works.
No, I don't.
And you telling me how it works still doesn't understand. I still don't understand it.
Somebody's phone ringing?
Yeah, but
His phone's ringing.
I got it on vibrate. What do you want me to do?
I can feel it over here.
All right. Anything else? My
right,
God,
you
this is
done,
the worst call in the history of the show.
Cut 2.
You ever see any ASLs in there? Like A/LS.
Age, sex, location.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That was the old days of
ASL?
the chat rooms. Age, sex, location.
That's what you had to supply?
Yeah, it might be 28, female, Memphis.
Okay.
That's how
And
you
what was yours?
I don't know how old I was. I've always lied anyway, so it's
Oh.
21, female. Somewhere.
Oh, female. You identified as female.
Oh, I am.
Hot.
And the reason for that was what?
Well, then that way the guy on the other end would start beating off.
Yeah.
Is that what that was
They were
about?
both beating off to each
Well,
other.
both of us, yeah.
Imagining a hot female in Memphis.
I'm sitting here naked. Oh.
Okay, don't make
Boy,
that
if you were
motion.
watching on YouTube, you were
Don't
handsomely
make that-
rewarded.
Make that motion with your hand.
How long was his nauseating?
I mean, I'm sure I did.
Did you
it.
have a bad long john, bro?
I thought I was working. I thought I was talking to females too at the time. So I'm sure I was talking to Iggy.
Because that's really about the only way a really attractive girl could get any attention is to go online in the middle of the night.
Well, that's the best part about that. There's no real internet investigation at the time.
Well, look, if you're in a bi-female chat room, you figure they're going to be females.
Sure there would.
So
It's all
realistically,
dudes.
there was only dudes in the chat room. So the male, they're clearly obviously all males. Female is male. And then the bi is male.
Male. It's all male. No women at all on there. I wouldn't think.
Cut 3.
Now, 84, the Minnesota Vikings introduced the first professional cheer team.
Iggy,
for Vikings.
they have pictures. You think you could identify the girl from the picture?
There's no roster of like the
I couldn't
79.
I couldn't identify Anna Cardente if you put her in front of me.
Really? No, this is not a current picture. This is back then.
Here's the 84. Yeah, I mean, it would be hard to find the 79.
So there you go, Joe.
But
As I said, I didn't delve into it. What were you called? Did you have outfits on? She said she was a cheerleader for the Vikings.
Skull Vikings is what she was screaming.
So go find something else, Joe.
I have to say, I think I put him in his place, but I still love Joe.
Just a bitter prick.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah.
It's hard to find a roster, though, for that year. But
Producer Joe is still listening to the show, and he has sent in a screenshot of information. The Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders are the official cheer squad for the Minnesota Vikings. The squad performs at every home game at the U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Minnesota Vikings. Before the squad's introduction in 1984, the Vi-Queens existed from 1961 to 1963, and the St. Louis Park High School Parkettes performed in 1964 and 65 from 1967 to 1983. So these were high school girls?
All right. Still consider them cheerleaders?
So he is either lying or he was effing a high school girl in 1979, pure class.
Well, 79 would have been 19, so.
She could have been 18.
Doug, remember Kip Winger saying she's only 17?
Yeah.
What's the statute of limitations?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is
probably
the
expired.
Roosevelt Rockettes.
Yeah.
It may be a tough one.
Well, so what? I was a teenager.
We may have to
My
back
God.
away.
Come on.
Why don't you
Let him have it.
spend time doing something else?
Let him have it.
Go park a car or something. Just stay away.
Guys, maybe Iggy meant the Parkway North Vikings.
Yeah, I was actually at home for spring break, and I dated a Viking cheerleader from Parkway North.
That's from the Loomster.
Francis Howell North, aren't they the Vikings, too?
They could be.
I think Francis Howell is the Vikings.
Cut.
I'll leave it at the 4.
Let's say the guy behind the potted plant or on the Davenport is, I'm going to use my words lightly, is really enjoying himself.
I pick up what you're putting down.
So
Most of them
in that situation, that is a kink
Yeah.
cuck. I mean,
Doug, that's a kink cuck.
Okay.
because he's not getting berated, but clearly his wife is enjoying the other guy while he's in the background
Is that right?
pleasing himself. You
Okay.
would say. To me, it has that cuck smell to it.
Oh, there's an odor about it?
I just,
You know, I think we have made up the fact that they hide behind potted plants.
You think?
I don't know.
I mean, that doesn't
Where did
really
that come
happen.
from?
I know, it doesn't really happen. Guys
Came
don't go
from
hide.
Fernando Rodney in the bullpen at Coors Field. Any time it would be brought up, I would use that image. It's a wonderful little image.
Yeah,
Let's
guys
post it on the
really
fan page
don't.
right now.
They really don't go hide
Well,
behind.
what are they
potted
hiding
plants.
behind?
They're not. They're just sitting there watching.
On a Davenport.
Or whatever's there, a chair. One guy watched me on the side of the bed. I thought I was getting a little close.
Back off, Spielberg.
But they don't go hide.
Cut.
5.
Guys, I just heard the commercial for Pepper and Genie for the first time and LOL'd. We don't know what it is. We just know that it's stupid. Nailed it. That's from Big Sackers.
Well,
Marty Link is the best.
He really is. Marty Link is a promo wizard.
yeah.
Man, is he good.
Yeah. And how about the podcast? Is that going well? Meeting with favorable reviews?
I guess.
I mean, I haven't listened and I haven't checked downloads, so I don't know. We just go in, we talk for 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, and maybe Jay can come in today. Stay.
Oh, Jennings going to do Pepper and Genie today?
I got to see. I'm waiting on a phone call.
That's a good one.
We'll see.
Waiting on a phone call.
Guys, Pepper and Genie spent 5 minutes talking about their masturbation habits on Friday. The show should not exist. Thanks. That's Nate and he's in Tallahassee.
Did we?
Did we? I don't believe it. I don't remember that.
What did we?
I think I said I'll probably have a sesh this weekend. I don't think we spent 5 minutes on it.
What did we talk about?
I don't remember.
I mean,
Can we hear a little bit of it, or
I mean, honestly,
or can we play it?
No, because we
Cuss.
Why do you cuss?
We don't cuss that much, but if an S-bomb comes out,
Oh,
who
well,
cares?
no, the definition of a relaxing weekend, and then also how do you like your jerk session to go down?
Oh, we can't play that.
What do you mean go down? I mean,
Like, do you make a day of it? Is it kind of a quickie?
do you paint your hand?
What are you looking for? Yeah, I think we kind of broke that
Yeah, we
down.
did. But what about, who sent that in? The guy down on the boot heel?
That's Nate in Tallahassee.
What did you think of the first part of it? We talked about what you consider relaxation. Was there anything wrong with that? Just don't listen if you don't.
Did that lead you to the masturbation discussion?
Yeah, that's relaxation for me on a weekend, just to sit down to.
No more detail, please.
Maybe Dillian, maybe something else.
And those were the cuts of the week.
There it is, the Bird Early Cutlery Cuts of the Week. Jackson, do you have the Plowhawks ranking copy?
Let me try and pull it up.
But I have the Centric copy, and if you are looking for a career change, may I recommend Centric to our audience. A lot of people have to work outside, might be going, this weather, enough. Enough is enough. It's time to make a change. The summer heat is here, and that makes it the perfect time to train for a new career, one that gets you out of the weather and into a new career you will love, and that's IT. And Centric can train you for that career in IT in just 4 months. Want a career with unlimited opportunity? That's IT. Want a career where you can work from home? That's IT. Want a career where you don't give a flip whether it rains or it's sunny and 99 degrees? That's IT. And Centric can make that happen for you, even if you have no IT experience. If you're not happy with your job, call Patrick Nealon at Centric Training today, and he'll walk you through Centric's hands-on program and show you how they help get you started in your new IT career. And then the only time you'll have to worry about the weather is when you have baseball tickets. Call 314-450-4714 or go to centric.com/STL. That's CENTRIQ.com/STL. Technology is the future of St. Louis. Centric can make it your future. Centric. Plowhawk, do you have it?
Yeah.
Or Plowhawk fill-in. Jackson, do you have it?
In this economy, you can't afford to take risks with your career. And with tuition at an all-time high, you want a school that streamlines your success. You need an education that worked as hard as you do. And you'll find that at Rankin Technical College. Since 1907, Rankin's graduated thousands of hardworking pros in fields like automotive, electrical, manufacturing, carpentry, and IT. And here's the best part. They get their degrees in less time and for less money than a traditional college. In fact, nearly 80% of Rankin students receive financial aid. Rankin is all about real-world, hands-on training. From day one, Rankin treats you like a pro. You won't just learn, you'll work. That's why Rankin grads are in high demand among top employers like Boeing and Anheuser-Busch. And 97% of Rankin grads land a job in their field. So let's be clear, Rankin works. Enrollment for the fall semester is now open. Forge your future at one of Rankin's 3 locations.
Forgo your future.
We already did. We won't hear it.
Forge your future
That makes
at
sense.
one of Rankin's 3 locations, St.
Yeah.
Louis, Perryville, and Wentzville, Troy. Apply today at rankin.edu. That's rankin.edu.
Nice. Buffalo Tough has just made a motion to make Jackson full-time drop player. Buffalo Tough, he has never been complimentary of this show in the years he's been texting in.
Well, just go ahead and hit a few more if you want,
Yeah.
Jackson. It's
Sure.
fine.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Jackson has favorite drops.
I mean, doing the drops is one of my favorite parts. But
Really?
Plowboy's good at it. Don't
Okay. All right.
Here, this could have used this one a second ago.
Sorry, Tam, I don't have the copy in front of me.
There you go. He could have communicated like a hologram.
Boy, there's a high bar set here for coaching in St. Louis, apparently.
Prod Joe.
Viva FIFA.
It's going to go down the whole list.
Joe, as you would call them, MFFs.
Yeah. Male, female. Correct. As opposed to the more popular male, female.
That's not the more popular one.
Yeah.
Bundesliga, second Bundesliga.
That's probably my favorite.
That's top
So
5.
passionate.
That's top 5. It's just he's just saying the name of the German soccer league.
Who even knew there was a second Bundesliga?
That's what happens when you're no good in the first Bundesliga. You
Right.
get relegated to the second Bundesliga.
I guess.
That's a bucket list item for me. Go see like a Premier League game in England, like a big one. That'd be really cool.
Would it?
Yeah.
At Wembley Stadium, probably. They still.
Wembley, yeah. That's where they play the FA Cup. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, we're going to have soccer here in like 7 months.
Absolutely. What if we did a show from Qatar during the World Cup?
Yes, we can do that.
Well, you think it's hot here?
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe we should go do a remote from Live. Maybe get them to
In Jersey?
go up to Jersey
Pay
this week.
us.
Maybe they'll pay us each $100,000 to go promote it for them.
Makes sense. I think we're in.
Yeah, count us. I'm in.
Alan Daneville has a request for Jackson to play the audio of Franco Pinion reading the email of the day that was left behind that was sent in by Tunnels.
Let me see if I can.
Don't tell me we lost that.
No, we definitely have that. Don't worry. That ain't gone nowhere. But it's going to take me a second to find it.
I think he uses matted tufts in there.
Agree with Buffalo. Great work today, Jackson. Now, if only we can get someone to fill in for Baghead occasionally. What's Baghead mean?
Baghead.
Big Head was a character in Silicon Valley.
Which one of us would be Baghead?
Oh, I think we know who he's talking about.
Who?
Obviously me.
You don't have a bag over your head.
No, they're running out of. Would it be an adjective or a noun
Clip that off.
or a verb?
No, it's not a verb.
I think it'd be nouns.
Yeah, person, place, or thing. A baghead would be a thing or a person.
But if they were like call you crusty, that would be an adjective.
Wouldn't everything be a person, place, or thing?
Think about that.
No, not everything is.
All right, what would the hat be?
Shrub.
A noun, that's a thing.
All right.
What,
let's
how
say-
about running? Is that a person, place, or a thing?
Think about that.
Running.
Running is a thing.
No, running is an action. It's a verb.
Thing as in like inanimate object, like that hat or your coffee mug.
something that needs to be more precise.
Who are you going after with the grim?
The explanation of a
Merriam-Webster?
noun. Yeah. Either way, they're running out of nouns for me.
Dotem just texted it in, if you don't have it, Jackson.
All right, I can fire that up.
I won't stop until the Vivian interview is played. That's from Doug's Glue Guzzler.
Yeah, has that ever been, we ever put that in the system to play?
Vivian Azure?
Yeah.
What an interview.
She
we
was...
were under the impression that she was born in, like, Southern California. And it turned out to be Southern Ukraine, which I believe has now been annexed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Can you hear me good? Oh, that was a tell that, she's not from Malibu.
We think you're so beautiful.
That is so nice. Oh no.
My God, nobody's ever said that to you?
Chris Nagel with a colorful card here in the early going. Birdie 10, bogey 11. He had an eagle putt on 12. He has 22 inches to the hole, Doug. I'd like to think he's going to be able to make that. And that would be for birdie. So birdie, bogey, birdie.
Okay.
He's going low today, 59. I'm on 59 watch already.
Yeah, depending on the weather this afternoon. I mean, right now there's 58 players at even or better. The cut is +1 right now, but there's 58 players at even. So unless the wind comes up, it may go to even.
Oh, you mean the Hawk?
All right, I got the Franco Pinion audio.
Dan, did you give me the story? Because I don't understand this. I walked in, and this is sitting here in front of where I sit down. Did you give me this email of the day?
No, I did not.
Who gave me this?
I don't know.
Or was it even meant for me?
It was probably, maybe it wasn't meant for you. It was just sitting there. Left over from yesterday. Yeah.
It says, to the morning after inside STL.com. There's an affiliation here with the station.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sitting here, so I assumed it was somebody who wanted me to read it. It says mourn, like morning. And then it says, oh, hey, how are you? Did I overhear you say that this restaurant has the best baked chicken west of the Merrimack River? I'll take 2 orders, please, and make sure it comes with a side of that seasonal veg. Oh, you think this chicken is a bit dry? You think this chicken needs to marinate a bit more, you filthy boy whore? Let's whisk these breasts away to the gender-neutral bathroom where we can marinate this poultry in dehydrated Hoosier urine for up to 6 hours before sprinkling it with the undercarriage shrubs of a bear. Think about it. What?
What?
What does this even mean? Is this the kind of emails this place gets?
I can investigate that if you'd like.
Would you?
I will.
You are a private investigator.
I know.
Track this.
I will.
Track
Let me
this
get
person
on.
down and track down who here it was sent to.
That was Dotem destroying other shows as well.
Frank seems to really be up to date on what other shows are on that station. Doesn't seem to even know we exist.
No, I'm sure he didn't listen, but he still should not have been subjected to that kind of filth and vileness.
I started leaving them in there on purpose after that.
I did what I could. I suspended him indefinitely.
So that was back in the days when the emails be printed.
Yeah. And then he sat where I sat, so I would just take it from Tim, the winner, and I'd like leave it there in front of my chair.
No, he didn't like it. And he eventually got out of the business, too. I hope he didn't run him out.
Well,
The Democrat.
I think he moved to Palm Springs, actually.
Drop went wrong.
Are you going with something else? Did you find the Vivian one?
Oh.
The whole interview is, I want to find the one where Sea Monster says, hello, Vivian. I think that's somewhere in my flash drive.
Swope will give you a date.
Buck Swope's the best in the business. He's about to win a trivia contest tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? So I was thinking about this yesterday. Was it Buck Swope minus 400, the field plus 350?
I think that's in the number. I think that's the number you can get right now.
Like that's got to be, because if Swope has a team, his team's going to be good too. He's not going to.
Maybe he should play by himself. Schwab should have his own team.
Still would win.
Yeah, I mean,
You
he
think?
still win. Yeah, 100%.
Jackson, have you had a chance to filter through the emails?
I am currently doing so.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I was going to be going in here blind, and
No, I wouldn't do that.
and all of a sudden the FCC situation could be live.
We got 3 solid ones, and then At Shrimply Pibbles, he's the leader in the clubhouse, and he'll be at trivia night. Because he
won a table.
He won the table last night, and he's yesterday. He's really excited. Yeah, I got 4 solid ones actually now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Design, Air, Heating, and Cooling Day. So excited about Saturday. 4 years of Yanni Father-Son dance has taught me a few tricks on how to pick up guys. The most important thing, there are no points for second place. I had danced all night with hot dads at the Vianney Father-Son dance only to go home alone. I felt like Mario Andretti after he got cucked by Bobby Unser at the controversial 1981 Indianapolis 500. Then, Uncle Skip's drinking buddy Tony gave me a tip. Drive home a hammered, drunk dad. But after putting my buddy Jimmy's passed-out dad under his covers, I figured it was a mistake. Then, as I turned off the lights, Jimmy's dad grabbed me through my leisure suit pant with a man hand force. Turned out he had been playing possum the whole time. We ended up playing tonsil hockey, only Jimmy's dad wasn't using his tongue. Fair warning, hot trivia dudes. That's from, first name is Duncan, and then the last name is Madong.
Oh. Duncan Imdong. He's new. Kevin Miller. That's who it was, right?
Dear Diary, I can't comment on that.
Okay.
Dear Diary, can a tiger change its stripes? Can a peacock change its feathers? Can a daddy dom settle into the role of housewife? Things have been smooth sailing Gwegwe and Wenzel. We share everything. Gwegwe and I sleep on the top bunk while Wenzel stays in the lower cot with his sleep apnea machine and car hat weighted blanket. However, a ne'er-do-well has moved into the penthouse cardboard box next door. He calls himself Tabar and has immediately established authority throughout gutter gables. This morning, I decided to take a crack at him and his throbbing animal magnetism. I baked a pineapple upside-down cake with Gwegwe's homemade meat spigot icing and knocked down the flap to Tabar's cubbyhole. He ambled out with his Bugle Boy boot cuts near his knees and a Lawnmower 4.0 in his hands. Looking down, I saw a freshly shorn 3-leaf clover sculpted into his coiffed fluffs. I asked him if he knew that the 4-leaf clover was the sign of prosperity, to which he responded, "Junior, I don't need luck to get lucky." He winked with his non-lazy eye, and I knew I'd won him over. Tabar came back to our squat and immediately showed his vulnerable side. We ate and knocked back a few key bumps of Tums to ensure we had the intestinal fortitude to spelunk our communal tar pits. Tabar's cellulite became our treasure trove as we gnawed and noshed like starved chinchillas. From dominant to defenseless, from jeering to Jezebel. And I haven't thought about to Kevin in days. I wonder where his fingers are right now. Until tomorrow, with love, Shrimply Pibbles.
Shrimply Pibbles.
Hey, boys. Sorry I've been away for a while. My boyfriend Simon's wife grounded us for 2 weeks, and I have not been allowed on the internet. Simon and I were trying our new Manscaped trimmers reverse cowgirl style like Plowsy and thought it would be funny to share our tufts in the toilet tank for a pube upper decker. Needless to say, Simon's wife was not happy when she flushed to find a bowl after bowl of fresh curlies in the toilet. She was so upset she pushed my face into the bush-filled toilet.
Oh.
When it came up for air, I looked like Abraham Lincoln. It's been 2 weeks and there's still fur in each flush. Got a scoot. That's from Doug's microphone shadow.
He's got a scoot. Doug's microphone shadow.
And finally, hey, who, me? Oh, yeah, of course I have photos. Before I show it to you, let me set the scene. So it started when I met some people on Kenny G's fan page, and then we ended up having sex in the feeding trough at Hurricane Harbor.
Oh.
I told Jared to sit behind the fountain soda machine to capture me leaking like a broken water fountain into Harold's mouth.
Yeah.
He had the most delicate little Fu Manchu. Anyways, I'll bring in the faded photo for you guys to look at with me next Monday. There's nothing better than 5 guys working in a cramped water closet at a super corporate radio station, staring at a Polaroid of me in another fella's mouth from 1998 at 7 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh.
That's from Don Juan Destrode.
Don Juan Destrode.
And that's what we have for the Design, Air,
new.
Heating, and Cooling email of the day. Show me what you got, little mama. Show me what you got, little lady. Show me what you got, short
Well, he wasn't bad right there at the end. I'll take Don Juan Destrode.
He's becoming quite the wordsmith, and he had me at to Kevin. So I'm going to go with Pibbles Shrimply.
I am going to go with Don Juan Destrode. He has shit pot the Design, Air, Heating, and Cooling email of the day. Jackson and I are going to head down the hallway, and today's the day, I think.
Come and get your whooping.
Jackson, you're going to be running board back to back.
Yeah, nothing I haven't done before.
This guy's very confident.
Yeah.
I guess you're going to be doing it a whole week while me and the Plowhawk are vacationing together.
Yeah, I'm not. Once you get the hang of it, it's all pretty easy. I say that, and they're like, when we came back from break, there was like 10 seconds of dead air until I started the return music.
And I was in the Little Wizards.
Yeah, but Doug and I, Doug's such a pro.
Talked it over.
Doug's such a pro.
Doug, you're a pro's pro.
I don't bother to leave the studio. We only have like a minute and a half break.
Well, you have a minute and a half.
What do you mean I have a minute and a half?
Well, I take like 6.
Alan Daville texted me that he loves that Franco Opinion thing so much. I'm glad we can make a listener's day on a Friday.
Oh, and then
Must have been his email.
No, it was Tunnels 12,000.
Oh, well, you never know. There's more than one vile person.
Well, here comes Adam Long. He is now T5, 2 under par for the day, 4 under for the tournament. Adam Long launching a Sunday charge on a Friday morning. Chris Nagel, 2 birdies and a bogey.
Who's got Long on their team? Oh, that's right, I do.
I don't know. I do too.
Nice hole, Kai.
Oh.
No Pepperoncini today.
Oh, no!
Why
Well,
not?
Plowsy's off, and Jackson's doing a show till 11, so... Or else Jackson's going to fill in when Plowsy's on vacation. But take the day off. Plowsy's out, and leave the audience wanting more.
That asparagus broth is unbelievable. Dotem. Come over, I'll spray you with some.
Oh, God, what was that?
Filthy
What kind of
boy slug.
invitation?
Oh, that's my cooking show.
There's a little kicker at the end. He called him a boy slut.
That's the kind of stuff you get on the cooking show for the 5 that tune in.
Okay. Well, I'm surprised only 5 tune in. I would have thought that had been a big hit.
That was early on.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Hey, what are you going to do? I mean, it gets boring. I wouldn't just sit there and watch somebody cook fish.
Well, no, not a lot of people would, apparently.
Early on, maybe they thought I was going to do it topless in my underwear. It's just cooking.
Would that have helped? Or would you have lost all of your viewers?
No, I think they'd all tune in at first to see it.
Well, might you do that now, just to kind of recapture some of the past glory?
No, because I don't care who watches. I really don't. You watch,
Hello,
you don't.
petite lesbian.
It takes me nothing just to put the tripod in the corner on the countertop, hit play, and just cook. Some people in or ask a question, I'll answer it. If nobody's in there, I don't care. I'm still cooking.
You don't care. That's the big thing. The most important thing is you don't care.
I don't care who's watching.
No.
Can you hear me good?
There it is, Vivian. Look, there she is.
Can you see me good? She's on radio.
I think she's saying, can you hear me good?
Here, audio forensics time.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, it's here.
I should see me.
I can't understand hardly any of that.
Sounds hot, though.
Does, very.
Well, it doesn't sound that hot.
Should we get her on again? Maybe we should get her on Balloon Party.
I think she's gone
rogue.
She's out of the industry. But yeah, Balloon Party.
She went out of the industry like 2 days after that interview, I think.
You were actually correct on that.
Maybe she went broke her time.
I can see that.
I'd do a show with her.
Time for us to shut it down. Jackson and I have Balloon Party. No Pepper and Genie today. No Pepper and Genie today. And Jackson and I will take your mic drops down the hallway. Stephen Wildwood is very active on the mic drops now. And your text at 65780. And we're going to bring the heat on 101 ESPN here in a matter of moments. Time to shut down the Maggie O'Brien's 9 o'clock hour. Don't forget, Friday night is pizza night. Uncle Leo's our partner for Friday night is pizza night. Oh, it's so good. The wings and the pizza at Uncle Leo's, those Miners boys. And then tomorrow night, we'll see you at St. Gabriel's. Get your tickets if you haven't at tmastl.com. Our Friends of Kids with Cancer Trivia Night. You get all your Salt and Smoke, all your Urban Chestnut, all your effing vodka, and all of your Uncle Leo's. Doors open at 6:30. Trivia starts at 7:30. Salt and Smoke served early on. Uncle Leo's late at night. We look forward to seeing you there. I'll see you at the handball courts. I'll be wearing pantyhose on my head. For Action Jackson. For the Plowhawk. For Kenneth Iggy Strode. For my brother Kevin. For Douglas Elvin Vaughn and Tim McKernan. This has been the Ryan Kelly Morning After on 105.7 HD2 FM, the Potted Plant.
KPNT FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. Your home for the Morning After and TMA all day. Stream us live at youtube.com/TMASTL and at TMASTL.com.
I'm as moist as a freshly baked Betty Crocker cake.
The Ryan Kelly Morning After.
KPNT FM HD2,
Collinsville, St. Louis.
Rise and shine, St. Louis. It's the Ryan Kelly Morning After on KPNT-FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. At the Morning After STL on YouTube and on TMASTL.com with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, The Plowboy, and Action Jackson.
7:07 in St. Louis. You're listening to the Ryan Kelly Morning After. This is 105.7 HD2 FM, the Potted Plant. This is TMASTL.com, the app, podcast, youtube.com/TMASTL. Come on in, friends. We're in the Michelob Ultra Studios, and it is our Munganess St. Louis Acura Alton Toyota 7 o'clock hour. Get involved by texting in the Engineered Design Facilities text inbox 314-881-TMA5. And Doug, the first text comes from the 808.
What's he say?
Hello.
Okay. Hello, 8C.
See, I like listeners like that.
Just kind of starting their morning.
Very active, immediate.
They wake and bake, roll back over and text from the 808. Area code 808, I think that's L.A., right?
It's Honolulu.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
So what's it, 2 in the morning there?
No, Cricket Wireless sent from Cahokia.
It's more than 5 hours behind, isn't it?
I think